Agent Chuck West, National Highway Spartanburg, 585-7999.
All right, folks. I believe we found out and ironed out a couple of our technical difficulties we're having. We're now live video on YouTube. So if you want to see a live video of tonight's broadcast, it will be on YouTube. We'll upload the entirety of our interview from Coach Bridges, which is audio only. So all you would have seen was sponsors and ads anyway. But we'll have the entirety of our pregame show and everything uploaded full video on YouTube here later on, but we're coming on in the house, and my director here is trying to direct me. And like Justin, I don't know hand signals, but we're here. So you're on the air. You're feel free to chime in and say what you want to say.
Okay, I think I will. Cardinal captains are coming out, Kevin. They're represented by number 2, Titus Poree, and number 62. Hey, we remember him, Brody the Bruiser Gosnell. Number 53 represents, well, Dominic Whitesides, back for another year. And number 25, of course, one of our favorites, Kevin, Jaden Rose. Expect to hear some stuff out of him this evening in those Walhalla Razorbacks across the way. I'll let you get them and call them out if you'd like.
Yeah, they're coming across now. We'll try and zoom in on them some as we come in again. Once, folks, we had some trouble with bandwidth and the internet here at Cardinal Station. Part of it my fault, part of it just the natural habitat and area.
Across the way over there, Kevin. I'll catch it for you. Number 6, Silas Parrish.
Number 4. Number 4, go ahead.
Okay, Landon Robinson.
Number 72.
72, boy, he is a big one over there. That's Logan Burrell.
And number 61.
61 is Connor Talley. Big size. Good size, those Hogwaller Razorbacks.
And obviously, in weeks to come, we hope to find a good. We'll say this again now that we're live on video. We may have people start to tune in to watch because more people want to watch than they do see. If you're interested, we have Rod McIntyre is going to join us on away games for sideline commentary, but he does chains here on Friday night. So if anyone's interested in kind of being a sideline reporter for home games this year, eventually his intention is to transition full time to be with us here on the broadcast, but he is running chains at least this season. And so if you're interested on sideline duty or possibly running the camera, take a little bit of the load off here.
Yeah, we do need a camera operator, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as you know, this is a voluntary position. What we do is voluntary. We don't get paid for this, not even a hot dog. And I think it shows sometimes. But hey, you want to be a part of the team? Hey, we are a team. We're here to bring you the Landrum High School football games here, and so you can sit at home and watch it absolutely free.
Yeah, and I was the weak link tonight on that, folks. So I apologize. We're a little late getting video on the air here, but nonetheless, we're trying to make up for it here.
Long coin toss this evening, and like I say, without a sideline reporter, kind of makes for a little boring segment in the broadcast before we get going because I used to like to do that. I like that part, being at the coin toss and listening to the guy. He's instructing the rules there, telling him about sportsmanship and which captain, to pick your guys up off the ground. Don't let anybody talk smack to one another. You're in charge and all this kind of stuff. And the greetings and introducing each and every one of the officials that are out there to the players. It's a lot that goes on. People don't realize what's being said out there. There's more than just a coin toss, and I'm babbling here to fill space. And Kevin, that's always a dangerous thing if you let me continue to babble.
Well, unfortunately, we're all
But anyway, we are excited to get this season off the ground here this evening, and schedule looks pretty promising as far as traveling, doesn't it?
Does.
How many away games do we have?
5 away games, and that is at Blacksburg. It will be at Liberty, at Blue Ridge, at Polk County, and one more that I cannot think of right now off the top of my head for whatever reason.
But we do have one goal in mind at these away travels. We love to take the barbecue trail.
We do.
We find the barbecue trail. Hey, if there's barbecue between Landrum, South Carolina, and our opponent, we will find it.
The referee must be introducing all of his third cousins once removed on the field. Once again, anytime you put a live camera right on the referee, he's going to talk about 20 minutes explaining. Last year,
Well, he's telling us that you boys from Oconee County might be kin from these boys across the mountain in Landrum.
Last year we had someone telling Revolutionary War history, and I think this guy may have fought in it.
Yeah. He said, what was that? He was flipping the coin. He said, Dwight Eisenhower's picture's on it. He was the commander-in-chief of NATO forces or something. I said, NATO wasn't formed, but I had to give the history lesson, and you know what? This is why we need a sideline reporter. I don't even know who won the coin toss, and this is what you get for free, folks.
Yeah. But we're glad you're here. Nonetheless, we're about to get things underway. Cardinals will be coming through the banner here very shortly as we'll.
Reminds me of our fan from across the way that said they are the most unprofessional crew I've ever heard. I said, you used the word professional, lady. There they are, Kevin, the 2024 Landrum Cardinals under the direction of second-year head coach Brent Bridges brings them out. His assistant coaches, Dylan Threadgill, Mike Reed, Brian Thompson, Brandon Kennan, Brent Driggers, David Everett, Darrell Lewis, Kevin Walker, Scotty Armstrong, and Lynn Smith is in charge of football operations, Kevin. I believe he is the one that gives us all those wonderful pictures on social media.
So, folks, we're glad you're in with us. Finally, we're here on YouTube live video. If the cell signal gives us any more issues, we will, of course, be uploading the entirety in full HD later on and high quality for the replay. Tell everyone we finally made it on the air, and hopefully as the season progresses, the Cardinals will get better, and so will we.
That's right. And it looks like the Cardinals are going to send a receiving team out there to kick off this evening, ladies and gentlemen, all season long. Brought to you by J&L Lawn Services, the Cadillac of lawn care. Give them a call at 864-449-6188.
That's their slogan, not ours. Do not sue us, General Motors.
Got us a new face back there retreating deep. To the far side of the field, it looks like Micaiah McClintock to the far side of the field, and to the near side of the field over here is Braden Revis, it looks like. Kicking off, Kevin. Give me a number there. Number 17 of the Razorbacks, Dylan Cobb. Tees it up, and we're fixing to get underway here at the Campbell Coliseum.
Hang on, folks. This is going to be a bumpy ride.
And here we go. It's going to be fielded at the 24.
Return for the Cardinals.
That's returned up to the 36-yard line.
That's where the Cardinals will take over.
Looks like Hayden Martindale.
Oh, Wink.
Yep. I think that was Wink Martindale, as we say. Cardinals have it 1st and 10 to start the season off at their own 36. Ty Foster, the quarterback. He'll send 3 receivers to the top, 2 to their near side, Kevin. Quick pass to the outside. It's caught. Looking for some running room. Gets it up to the 40. And those Hogs came crashing in and stopped. That pass was completed, too. It looks like it was.
Dylan Cobb, 106, South Spirit on the top.
Excuse me.
Walhalla.
These numbers are really hard to see on these Cardinals.
3 going to bring up 2nd down, 7 to go.
Yeah, you hear a ham bone in the background. 2nd and 7. Two receivers to each, one to each side. They'll split them out. Handoff goes up the middle. Tough sledding there for Titus Poree.
And Steve, if we'd had a normal pregame and not had all these technical difficulties, one thing we would have talked about, can the Cardinals find a running game with Braden Master and Colton Link graduated, looking for a new star in that backfield to step up and carry the load.
All right, there's a loss on the last play is going to bring up 3rd down and 9 yards to go. Put it back, Kevin, up around the 37-yard line. Poree and McClintock to the near side over here.
Wasn't that a movie, TV show?
McClintock, that was an old John Wayne. On 3rd and 9. Back to throws Foster, going to try the home run ball, just lays it out for McClintock too far. McClintock had a step or two on his man, but you know what? Too much arm for Ty Foster there. That's a pretty good shot, though. We know we can go deep, and that's going to bring up 4th down. First one of the season. All 4th downs are brought to you by my buddy Mike Varner. Mike Varner's Plumbing, for all your plumbing solutions since 1984. Give them a call at 864-472-8756. Remember, if it won't flush, call us.
Wow.
All right, punt formation for the Cardinals. And that was Ivan Williams punting away. Muffs the punt. Ball's on the ground. Looks like he might have fallen back on. No, they're signaling Cardinal football, Kevin. First turnover of the ball game. Comes out of it right there with the tater in his hand was number 20. Corbin Owens with the big recovery. Great field position, Kevin, deep inside Walhalla territory.
I couldn't tell the number. Maybe it was.
It was Corbin Owens, number 20.
Well, no, where I was going with, I think number 0 was on going downfield. One of the gunners, when that ball got fumbled onto the carpet there, he absolutely leveled.
All right, we've got Laundry on the far sideline over there, and the preliminary indication is it's against Walhalla. Kevin, continue.
But I believe he was the young man that just absolutely leveled the defender there, right back on top of the returner trying to recover the fumble there. So he kind of just knocked him right back into his own man, and the Cardinals able to jump on it and get possession back on this football.
All right, great field position. Let's see if Walhalla bow their backs. Did they get mad here with the first turnover of the ball game? They had Landrum 3 and out. And then you give them the ball back, kind of make you mad if you're a defensive player, that's for sure. So that's what football is all about. Landrum will come to the line, and they'll send 3 receivers to the near side, to our side. Poree, McClintock, and it looks like Ron Gurman. And it is.
Foster hands off to Aiden Kelly, number
They'll
9.
hand it off up the center, behind the center there.
Number 5 on the tackle.
Nowhere to go.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
And that was Aiden Kelly, the ball carrier, Kevin. Tough sledding between the tackles here. Walhalla's got a big front. A lot of pork there. They are the Razorbacks, after all. McClintock in motion. Pulls up. Slings it to the outside. He catches it. One man misses a tackle, and he gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, Coach Bridges talked about, I think, in your interview with him that only one real returning lineman, which is his son at the center position. Everyone else, new starter, maybe not new to the team or necessarily, but a new starter in there. So it's going to take them a while for this unit to gel together and kind of get their rhythm. Hopefully they can recover quick here against Walhalla.
Most assuredly been there before as a player. It takes some time. Back to throw. Out of the reach of McClintock's hands at the 20.
Ball's incomplete.
That's going to bring up another Mike Varner. 4th down. That's the MVP of plumbers. Mike Varner's Plumbing on the Asheville Highway. And I'll say it again, folks. If it won't flush, you need to call who?
Mike Varner.
That's Mike Varner's Plumbing. Give him a call at 864-472-8756.
Williams.
I hope I just gave the right. Yeah, I did. I went by memory there, and then I looked down.
That's going to be one interesting phone call if it wasn't.
All right, 4th down, back to punt. over end kick. Our guys are being held back there. No flag. That ball's going to bounce down inside the 10, down to around the 5, make it at the 4. So, the game of attrition here, field position.
Giving them an opportunity with the ball.
I'm just still thinking about you getting Mike Varner's plumbing correct. You know, if you call
Yeah.
if you called the wrong number and tried to order a pump and dump, then unless you're a stockbroker, it wouldn't have been a good thing.
You call up there, somebody's grandmother answers. Hello? Yeah, my pops are backed up, Granny. Well, take some Maalox. Did we have fun cutting his commercial, though, did we not?
They did.
Folks, next year, we take sometime in July, if you'd like, your business or organization would like to advertise with us, just hit us up.
Williams, quarterback.
It's easy to do.
And it's not just us, folks, that hear your commercials. You'll have 5 regional areas, 5 teams: Chesney, Landrum, Chapman, Bowling Springs, and Blue Ridge. All those communities can hear your sponsorship.
18,000 people per week, I think, was what our numbers were amongst all the stations together.
We were very blessed to sell all of our, as this one is coming back out.
What's going on here? Must have been against the kicking team, of course. They're backing it up on us. I guess Walhalla's going to say, kick it again.
Well, we certainly saw plenty of holding against by Walhalla against Landrum, but they didn't call any of those. Apparently, they called they happened to call the ones against the Cardinals. It was somewhat invisible.
Well, they will be kicking it again. So Ivan Williams is going to get another shot there to lay the cowhides to it and maybe pin them a little deeper. Walhalla's hoping, hey, we're going to take this thing and we're going to try to just take it to the house. Early in the season, and in special teams, you just never know what's going to happen.
Well, on the last one, they looked after that first attempt, they just kind of got out of the way and got away from it. But we'll see what their reaction will be this time.
Nathan Eason back deep, same type of kick. Lands about the same spot, takes another good roll again, and ends up about being where it was before at the 4-yard line. Absolutely terrific punt by Ivan Williams. So we'll have to put a spotlight beside his name there as a special teams player so far with that pin. That was like throwing darts. You couldn't call in artillery better than that. As my old friend Paul W.W. High once said, I was calling a ball game. And all right, Walhalla's going to get it, Kevin. 1st and 10 deep in their own territory at their own 3-yard line officially. Handoff goes to the lone back, making his way through and up across the first down markers for tonight's first Flounder Seafood first down of the game. That's the Flounder Seafood. You know, they serve a wide variety of seafood, chicken, burgers, barbecue.
They serve a wide variety.
Yeah, barbecue, steaks, and Kevin, 5 different stews, baby. They're located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg. 1st and 10, Walhalla out at their own 16. Once again, number 4, Landon Robinson. And he is the one Coach Bridges spoke of in our interview. Good quarterback, good running back.
Yeah, again, if we'd have been able to have had our full pregame show with all of our analysis, Landon Robinson come off of a season last year, almost averaged 100 yards a game, 11 total touchdowns for the Razorbacks on the 2023 season. So a formidable opponent at running back.
They'll send a man in motion, and back to Robinson it goes. If it ain't broke, don't stop. And I tell you, the Cardinals linebacker stepped up in there that time to make the stop. Said, no, we ain't going to have none of that. And that was Micah McClintock. Micaiah McClintock stopped in there for just a short game. Kevin, that's going to bring up 3rd down. As they say at the big games, it's 3rd down. They'll send to the Landrum side, rolling out to the right, under pressure, looking up for man releases. Good coverage back here in the Landrum secondary. All the way riding him was Cooper Tidwell, the junior. I do believe this is his first official start, and he came in and they went at him, and great play by the Cardinals, and that's going to bring up another MVP 1st down. That's Mike Varner's Plumbing 1st down. A fourth down, excuse me. Caught myself there.
After this punt's going to lead it to a first down.
Yeah. Get us a number there on that kicker back there is unlisted on there. Nice kick for them, end over end. Bounces by.
I believe it was number
That's
12.
Braylon Revis back there.
I believe
And,
number 12 on that kick.
Lead number 12.
Look like 12. I was going to say, Steve, that was a great job in coverage there. What was one of the things down the stretch that we just absolutely wanted to forget about last year was just
Pass coverage.
defense.
Yes.
With all the depth, we had 9 starters out for most of the last half of the year, and it was pretty much third down. Let's just throw it a little deep, and they won't cover it. That time, everybody, great coverage, able to get the Cardinals off the field, and that's what we need in this 2023 season. And it's going to be interesting. This defensive unit, this whole team really going to need name tags. So many seniors lost, so many transfers in.
All right, from their own 38, Foster takes the snap. Quick pass over the middle is going to be dropped. Rowan Gehrman, the intended receiver. And went in the locker room before the game tonight, and I was making sure we had all the guys' names pronounced correctly. And Rowan Gehrman, I said, son, I'm going to call you by correctly tonight. Instead of Roan, it's Rowan.
Ruin.
Give him that for his senior year.
It's ruin.
All right, 2nd and 10. Little reverse handoff to poor Reed, trying to find somewhere to run. They've got him stacked up, still on his feet, takes it up to the 44-yard line. Going through there like a fly. It's going to bring up 3rd down, Kevin.
Razorback.
Yeah, we said it earlier and stuff. That first down pass there. Ty Foster, his job has got to be able to manage the game, get accurate passes to allow this team not to operate behind the sticks. Ty Foree able to get them back here a chance on 3rd.
Over the middle, almost picked off back there in the secondary by number 8, Darian Simpkins for the Razorbacks. That's going to bring up another 4th down. And as we know, 4th downs this season brought to you by Mike Bronner's Plumbing on the Asheville Highway in Emmons. If it won't flush, call us.
You know, a lot of high school quarterbacks are going to be single reads. So right there, Ty Foster came out and absolutely telegraphed that pass and almost jumped the route, but fortunately he drops it. That might have been a pick 6. Now the Cardinals to punt.
Ivan Williams to punt. Fields a high snap. Gets it off. Take a Cardinal bounce. Down to around the 21-yard line. Little nice blocking and stuff. Hey, but it looks like we got a marker on the other side of the field, or is that a shoe on the other side? Yeah, we do have a. I'm not sure what the call is here. I think it's a mandatory water break here. No timeout was called by either team. I think it's a mandatory little water break because of the heat. I don't know. It's not that hot, but that might be one of the rules.
Well, we'll take a little quick break right quick.
Yeah, let's do it too.
Water breakdown.
Male cancer, twice great. Trust founded by firm stands for reliability, fairness.
All right, we're still scoreless here in the Kemp Miller Coliseum. First quarter of play, sponsored by GSP Security. Call GSP Security for all your home and commercial security needs. Access controls and video surveillance. Call them at 864-345-7992. That's what you get when you're live, Kevin. All right, it's 1st and 10. Walhalla at their own 21. Little option pitch to the right side. Cardinals are all around. Great play. Great play by the outside linebacker there. A.J. Lindsey read his man all the way, Kevin.
Yeah, so we'll watch it on instant replay.
Good shot by A.J. and several. Vince Van Stanton up in there, too. I hope we got that right, number 51. A loss of about 3 on the play. Back to throw. All day. Flushed out of the pocket. running towards that Landrum sideline is going to be hit near the out of bounds. Close. Pourri laid off of him a bit there.
And
He's got a good gainer, though. Brings up third in a very good, manageable
again,
situation.
a lot of new faces and a lot of new roles, and then a lot of new coaches and a lot of new roles. And so far, liking what we're seeing on pass coverage, everybody's sticking to their assignments, keeping tight windows, and forcing this quarterback to roll out and get a minimal gain now.
And Jack Williams is that quarterback. OJW on 3rd and 6. Let's see what he can do. They'll hand it off. No, they'll fake the handoff. Jack's going to try to keep it to the right, left side. Nowhere to go. A host of Cardinals over there to make the stop. McClintock leading the way. And a little bit of extracurricular activities breaking out. Penalty markers come in. And that's a good time to mention the fact that penalties are brought to you by the Realtors of Brookshire Hathaway Home Services. Sedan Joiner, 124 Magnolia Street in Spartanburg. Jeff Parks, managing broker and the office manager. 864-622-1234. Breaking the action. Let's take one with them, Kevin.
All right.
Are you tired of dealing with tire troubles? Same brands like Yokohama.
Great coach. Game plan. The same goes.
And as we just saw, it looks like that was a personal foul. Again, I only saw against Walhalla decline. Usually when it's offsetting, they have a different indicator, but handball says it's offsetting. He probably was looking over, not trying to play commercials like me, so we'll take his word for it. I just heard Walhalla penalty was declined on that, but apparently Landrum had one as well. So we're going to now, after that lengthy delay, get to our 4th down.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th down. Another. Mike Varner's getting his money worth tonight. I tell you that. It's been 4th down after time.
There is strategic placements on those element sponsors.
Yes, sir. And I gave him the best one. I said, Mike, there's going to be a lot of punting done in this league. And I can't tell you what that's that number there for our card. Oh, high snap. He gets it down. Poor Ree almost got a finger on it there. And it's going to go out of bounds over on the Walhalla sidelines about the, I would say, 44-yard line. Again, the text says the audio is having a little trouble there.
Well, good for them. They come run it. If they...
We are stretching thin on a signal strong enough to even give you this live feed this evening. So we're relying on the fact that it is recorded and we will upload it on YouTube for replay. All right, Cardinals got it 1st and 10 inside Walhalla territory. Low snap. Ty Foster, the keeper, picks up about 11 yards straight up the middle. Good fake by the quarterback. Good run. That's a Flounder Seafood 1st down.
Yeah, that was a good job. Fake right around the window dressing, as they called it on the college game.
Exactly.
And at that time, Ty Foster kept it in there. Good job. Good ball fake there.
That's what it was all about. They just keep handing off to the outside, and then that quarterback keeps it. Foster this time hands it to Pourri. Pourri picking his way through traffic. He's going to get about 3 before they stop him. The progression that we've watched Titus Pourri from 3 years ago, 4 years ago now, because he's a senior. We've watched him since his freshman. And let's not forget A.J. Lindsey, who was out here, started as a freshman several years ago, too. But A.J., I do believe, is a junior. Once again, Foster calls his own number.
Yeah, Titus Poree, the first game that me and you really ever called together, maybe not officially, but unofficially over at Spartanburg Christian Academy. We were up underneath
The canopy.
the canopy there when it was raining and stuff, and we sent our usual play-by-play guy to the sideline, and me and you called it. And that was his first debut at quarterback over there at the Upward Star Center.
All right, 3rd down and 6 for the Cardinals. Foster looking to throwing to the outside, just over the outstretched arms of McClintock over here around the 20-yard line.
Yeah,
And that's going to bring up 4th down.
good tight coverage there by Walhalla.
Yep, and can you guess what 4th down means? It means if you've got backed up pipes, you need to call Mike Varner, the MVP of plumbers in our area. Hey, no job is too big or too small, residential or commercial, existing construction or new construction. Give Mike Varner's team a call at 472-8756.
All right, 4th
You
and
sound like
6
you're on
for the
commission.
Cardinals.
Mike Varner celebrating 40 years of service in our area, and we're good friends. Outside it goes on 4th down. A.J. Lindsey pulls it in, and Mark gets down to the 25-yard line. It's going to be just a little short. Let's see that on the replay.
Ty Nathan, number 1 on the stop.
Came up a
And they
yard
come
short,
up
though.
a bit
Yeah.
short.
So that's
we're
all
gonna
right.
turn around and go
Not
over
bad.
to
A good gamble.
Walhalla
Very
on
good
the
gamble. Sometimes it doesn't pay, but you know what? Get a
Ball
stop
placed
here,
on the
make them fumble, get a
25-yard
turnover
line.
here, deep in their territory. That's what it's all about. 3:34
Walhalla
remaining in the
comes
first quarter of
the
play.
red
We're
one.
still scoreless.
Yeah,
And this will be the 3rd series, I do believe, for
with all these
Walhalla.
series and punts, it has been a slow first quarter
It
so
is.
far.
It has been. Jack Williams, the quarterback for Walhalla, takes the snap, hands it off to number 4, the
Number 4
workhorse,
takes the handoff.
Landon Robinson.
Rangers are wrapping it up.
The highly touted back that comes in. A.J. Lindsey from his
A.J.
linebacker
Lindsey leading
spot
the
comes
charge.
up, along with number 25 up in there doing a good job. Jaden Rose. And
Robinson
Coach and I
proves to
talked
be a
about Jaden
workhorse
earlier
out there.
this week. We called his name
Walhalla.
out a lot later in the season last year. A real hustler. Stop for no gain,
Second
Kevin.
down and 10 after no
53
gain on
also
that
for the
last
Cardinals
play.
in on that stop as well.
Ball spotted on
Dominic
the
Whiteside.
25.
Oh, yes. Williams hands it off. Helmet comes off. Boy, I'll tell you what, there was a collision going on up in there. Once again, Dominic Whiteside and A.J. Lindsey.
62 with his helmet come off for a while.
That's right. Speaking of 62s, that's our 62 on the Cardinal side with the long locks, luscious locks hanging out behind the helmet there.
28-yard line.
Bruiser Barodi. So we got to give one of his other buddies there a nickname. I think he was referring to
Tell you what,
number
the
78.
right side of this line for Walhalla has got some big kids on it.
Oh, yeah.
And the Cardinals, as usual, as they have to do a lot, we're not always the biggest or the tallest, but we are usually pound for pound as strong as anybody in there. And they have started winning a lot of these battles on the
Oh,
ground.
yeah. We're quick. We're quick. So it's 3rd down and a long 7 for Hogwalla at their own 28. Williams to throw. Outside. Great coverage back here in the secondary once again for the Cardinals. Cooper Tidwell back there. He's playing that corner tough this evening.
See, it looked like
Pressure up front made him throw that ball a little bit.
I thought maybe it was tipped because it kind of really went and took a direction there, so maybe been tipped at the line.
And 7.
Okay, 4th down. Mike Varner, 4th down.
Braylon Revis Cobbs again on the kick.
Revis gets on his heels. Now he gets away from it. Ball's going to bounce down around the 22-yard line.
Yeah, I think the coaches would tell on that one. Maybe Braylon to get on that one and try and get something out of it. It was enough. It got down to him really in enough time to be able to pick that up. But after seeing your opponent fumble one in the same manner, it kind of just lets you play it safe here, especially in a 0-0 game here early on.
On our opening night of Cardinal football.
All right, 1st and 10 Cardinals on their 3rd series of the night. Foster takes it upon himself again. That quarterback keeper's a hot little thing there, and try to draw him in there. We'll get him a little mixing it up there. Do we have a penalty marker down? No, just
Never seen one.
Did you see one?
I said
Okay.
I did not see one. Sorry.
Okay.
Well, Steve, for Ty, the thing is these short passes, they're trying to get him in a rhythm, trying to get this offense moving. It's going to be critical. He does not have – he's got a cannon for an arm, but he's got to take a little bit off, focus a little more on accuracy, got to keep things moving forward, stay in front of the chain.
Quick pitch with some running room on the outside. Good run, Aiden Kelly. Aiden Kelly came in late last year and had several good runs at like fullback position. I don't know if we have a fullback. I don't know what they call it, H-back or whatever now, from that shotgun position.
Ball moved up to 33.
And that's a Flounder Seafood 1st down for the Cardinals up at their own 33-yard line. 2 receivers to the top. Foster takes the snap, hands it off to Pourri, looking for some running room on that right side. And, hey, there's nothing there. Just a wall full of Walhalla players, and laundry has soiled the sod way over there on the sidelines. And that generally is an indication of somebody possibly lined up off sides on that Walhalla side, or motion up on the – he saw somebody jump on that offensive line and move a little bit. But
and we're seeing a lot of the same things we saw in these jamborees and scrimmages. However,
illegal shift, and it's going to be declined.
In those jamborees and scrimmages, Ty was able to complete a few of those passes. This, again, first start of the year, it's a different thing when it's for real on Friday night. It's kind of just a little amped up right now. He's got to just settle in, just move the football.
2nd and 15. Little pump fake. Pourri is open, pulls it in at the 49. Is he there? Yes, they'll mark him down up at the midfield stripe. Titus Pourri pulls it in with the fancy footwork, tight roping it there, Kevin. 1st down, Cardinals.
And a great job there. Again, just took a little bit off of it, hit his man with accuracy and able to move the chains. Now you get Walhalla. They've tried to move a lot, 7 up into the box, try and counter this run. Now you can put some in the back of their head. Maybe you come back to that again later on.
Well, we've tested them deep twice. The throws.
But you got to hit it to make them
exactly. Got to hit it to make them respect it. Pourri in motion. Quick pitch to the right. Oh, A.J. Lindsey slips, trying to make the cut. Couldn't get that right foot, that left foot planted, Kevin, and horseshoe came off. Have to call in the farrier, his shoe come off.
Well,
nice crowd on hand for opening night here. As what is this place called, Kevin? What do we like to call it?
The Camp Beller Coliseum.
That's right. The Gridiron Gladiators on 2nd and long. Quick pass outside. Pourri brings it down back at the midfield stripe. Gets across that to the 49.
11 on the stop. Woodman over midfield. Ball now will be spotted.
And again, those last 2 pass plays, able to not only be accurate, but ball placement, putting in a position where he can catch it and do something with the football, not having to reach behind him and then reestablish. Able to establish forward momentum and pick up big yards.
3rd down and a long 8. Foster rolling to the right, firing to the outside, is pulled in over there. I tell you who it is. That's my man, A.J. Medvar. Pulls it in for a 1st down. It's a Flounder Seafood 1st down for the Cardinals, and hold everything. We got a marker down over there. Do we have a marker? I believe we do. Is this going to be all for naught? Yes, Laundry has soiled the sod. Oh, my goodness. Heartbreaking misery. Always heartbreaking misery.
At the position of where I see the flag, you know, it's just what could it be
I
other than pass interference? If he, so,
It had to be offensive pass interference way down there, or surely we didn't have a lineman that far down. But it might, you never know. Could have been an illegal pick. You never know. I'm not going to speculate. We'll just have to see what he calls with his hand signals. Is he going to give it to us? Come on, Whitehead, give it to us. Well, are we going to get a signal? Come on, show it to me. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Cardinals. I tell you what, that's a lesson to be learned. Somebody will be in trouble come Monday. Somebody be in trouble by
somebody better be. You pick up a first down.
We won't elaborate any further, Kevin. So, it's 1st and 10 still, though, but it happened after the play, so the first down counted, then they marked it back from the spot. That is the only thing that's probably saved somebody's neck, that it remained first down. But second down pass there is errant. Out of the way.
Yeah, but it's a momentum killer. Even if it's a first down, it's just a momentum killer. Instead of being at the 30-something yard line, you're now back across midfield, and it's just against a good team like Walhalla here. This is going to be, you just can't afford mistakes on a night like this.
You don't want to do that against if you were playing Campobella Gremlin Junior High. You don't want to do that.
Good kids. You better not sleep on them.
Handoff straight up the middle. A.J. Lindsey, and he's met squarely, and I mean squarely, by number 10.
Junior high kids.
Riley Underwood.
Those junior high kids have got a lot of people on upset alert, we heard this year.
Winding down the final seconds of the first quarter of play here at the Coliseum. Landrum and Walhalla. Hey, they're deadlocked. No score, 0-0. Hey, stick around. We'll be right back.
Discover the power of the hand. We're your one-stop destination for Upstate, the official tractor of tough.
In green, Logan 810. Open Monday through Friday from 7 to 4 and Saturday from 8 to 4. You can start your day strong for protein shakes, smoothie bowl, unlimited shake-ups, overpriced coffees, and don't forget our loaded teas for sure. MVP of our menus, customers can't get enough. So call 864-915-4721 to place your order. Right on into Home Run Cafe.
Here we are back at the Campobella Coliseum, getting ready for the second quarter of play, Kevin. Second quarter of play is sponsored by Bell Carrington, Price and Gregg LLC, a full-service law firm with offices in North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, and who?
Alabama.
Kevin always likes that. Check them out at www.bellcarrington.com. Incomplete out there, Kevin.
Trying to set a screen. A.J. Lindsey just didn't get his head turned around. But you got to credit Walhalla there. They were back there probably a little quicker than maybe Ty Foster anticipated. So he had to just get rid of it.
Yeah, and the defense back there did a good job. They said, hey, we're not going to let that flush. And speaking of flushing, if yours won't flush, call Mike Verner's MVP, the most valuable plumber here on 4th down. You see how I worked that in?
You're getting commission.
You didn't see that come in.
You're getting commission, I tell you what.
Ivan Williams lays the cowhides to it. It's going to be fielded back, fair caught, rather, back around the 15-yard line. Can we squeeze one in? No, I don't think we'll have time. Sometime you can get them 30-second ones in, but try to get. Yeah, I'm on commission. That's true. I don't have to worry about frozen pipes this winter. All right, Walhalla will start back at their own 15-yard line. Jack Williams, the quarterback, he sends 3 out to the far side, and he'll sling it out. Puts a move on one Cardinal, couldn't make the stop. Gets good yardage out of that. Kirby Gentry, it looks like, over there. Number 3, I believe it was. Yes, that's Kirby Gentry on the stop.
Playing for the first time in a long time. He came back to play his senior year.
And
his dad now at Spartanburg High School.
That's right.
Was our athletic director for over 10 years, and now had the itch and needed to get back into the game. And he
Spartanburg decided they'd scratch that itch. Quick pitch after the itch. Oh my goodness, he's breaking tackles. I tell you, it was a dangerous run, and Landon Robinson, the ball carrier, and I hope that's going to come back. Laundry back at the 15-yard line, generally in the area of holding, but it could. Yes, it is. I see some hands going across. Yes, it's holding. I see some hands in frustration against the helmets of the Walhalla Razorbacks, you know.
Almost, it almost be one of them illegal blindside blocks, too. Our guy coming across, and one of theirs threw a block. It's a clean football play, in my opinion, but those hits have been kind of outlawed in the last decade or so, and
yeah, that is a dangerous maneuver. Very dangerous. Sometimes you try to let up on the player and don't want to hit him, but
it wasn't even that forceful an impact. But it was anything like that where he's considered to be a defenseless player.
With that penalty, which was brought to you by Brookshire Hathaway Home Services. It's going to bring up 2nd down and a long 15. Quick pass over the top and in and out of the hands back there of the Cardinal defender. Ivan Williams had it momentarily, but the Razorback turned into defender quickly. I believe that was Braylon Revis back there. I had number 10 on my mind. I tell you, these Cardinal uniforms are so hard to see, these numbers for an old man.
We'll look at it here on this instant replay one more time.
I do believe it was Braylon.
19.
Yeah, Braden Revis. And 15 for Walhalla. Williams looking to throw over the middle. He's got a man there, in and out of his hands. He was covered. Like, flies on molasses. Braden Revis back there again. He was riding him. Flies on molasses right there, or riding him like a pony. Kevin, I have to say, so far, the pass defense is much improved over last year.
And give credit there to 5-0, Eli Shirley, with a good pressure there from the defensive tackle position.
Saw him walking through the parking lot, and he don't know who I am. And I said, hey, I'm partial to that jersey 5-0. He said, yeah, man. Said he don't know what he's going to get this season. 5-0. 4th down, Mike Varner punting team. Fair catch. Called for back at the 40-yard line. Revis once again. He's jack of all trades this evening.
He said he's afraid he took off the hands team there with that dropped interception, but makes up for it by securing a good punt return right there.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to my good friends that support Upstate Preccast by listening to us each and every week. That's my good friends Glenn and Diane down in Pauline. Well, the Pauline Palace, as Glenn calls it, but it's really just a single wide trailer that's been repoed, and it's got no underpinning. But as Diane says, it's a house. Thanks for listening, guys. Told him I'd give him a shout out. It's another 50 cents I earned. 1st and 10, whistles before the snap. See, that's how I've been sidelining, Kevin.
Yeah.
These shout outs that I've got here, 50 cents a piece. Now that was the 50-cent variety right there.
Hey, when I did one of the years I did Inman Youth Association, the first year they said, well, we used to do shout outs where you could make some extra money. First game, I made $194 off of shout-outs.
And speaking of making money on shout-outs, Kevin, happy birthday wishes to Ike Fancher, turning 9 years old on the Landrum 5G team. He's a future card star. August the 31st, his dad's already rented the Campton Country Club for a pool party.
All right.
Happy birthday, Ike. from your cousin Steve.
You're getting to be as much of a salesman as Elton is around here.
Over the middle's going to be caught. Holy moly. Right at his knees, and he pulls it in. Looks like Titus Pourri brought it in.
Look at it on instant replay here
It
for our folks
was.
on YouTube. Nice fake look off and right in there with just a tight window.
That's what we need. Get a little spark going.
Said a couple of those early completions. Now Ty Foster settling in, starting to find some targets. Let's move this offense down the field.
Little girl coming to the window for a shot out. I said $2. Oh, handoff. McClintock on the reverse. One of the transfers that we heard about coming in. Stop for no gain on the play.
So you
Yeah,
done
I
went up
guess
from
people are out
50
there-
cents to $2.
Oh, no, a child just came up to the window and said, can we give a shout out? And I said, $2. See, like she's got, if she comes back with $2, baby, I'm taking it. Daddy needs a hot dog at halftime. All right. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Oh, we're going to have a good time in 2024, fellas. 3 receivers to the top side of the field, 1 to the right. Pump fake. Foster. Man's wide open. One hands it at the 11-yard line. Oh, Nelly. That looks like A.J. Medvar. Woo. We needed that one. This moonshot. Moonshot.
Almost went out of frame there, but we got it there on instant replay.
She's got a $10 bill in her hand out here. I ain't got cash change.
The cashless society, huh?
She don't know how to get in here. She's looking. Oh, my goodness. On 1st and 10 in the red zone we go.
You better tell her you're not the PA man.
Yeah. That's right. In the red zone. Foster fields a low snap, calls his own number, takes it out there to that left side. He's going to be stopped. And you know what? I know I got a red zone score sponsor here, Kevin, on one of these sheets. And if you see it on yours, you're welcome to talk about the red zone. Oh, there it is, the red zone, sponsored by one you're responsible for, Kevin. It's your buddies over at the Home Run Cafe.
Yeah, I saw them today at Blue Ridge High School making a delivery. They do that if you prearrange for schools and hospitals and different businesses. So
Yeah,
give them a call. They'll deliver out to you if you give them enough early notice, a couple days in advance maybe.
Serving smoothies, delicious smoothie bowls on 2nd and 8 for the Cardinals. Down around the 9, Foster hands it off to Titus Pourri. He's going to be tripped up at the line of scrimmage by number 40 of the Razorbacks, Jose Vidal.
We would be remiss if we didn't mention there is also one in Inman, and they do kind of sponsor us as well. But the one in Greer paid for the extra commercial and all that, supporting Upstate Prepcast, and we give them a special shout out and thank you.
All right. And they got it, too. On 3rd and 8.
Third
Big
down.
play. Big play. 3 receivers to the right. Foster takes a snap, slings it back inside. Quick little slant pass back to the inside, and it's caught, though. Looks like Garin.
If he hadn't thrown it to his left arm there, anywhere else on his body, that's maybe an interception by Walhalla, but perfect ball placement there, and again, gives the Cardinals, keeps them alive, give them a shot. They're going to talk about going for it here, and I think, but they might be looking to call a timeout, Steve.
All right. Don't feel the financial strain from that clogged drain on 4th down. Call Mike Brunner Plumbing today at 472-8756. Timeout on the field. We'll take one with them.
This is Pastor Tyler from View Church. We're located in Bowling Springs at 5555 Pear Street Road. If you've been turned off by religion, been discouraged or hurt by church, or maybe you just thought church was boring, you should give View Church a try. It's a place like none other. The people are genuine, the spirit is obvious, and God is moving in this place. Visit our website for times and directions at viewchurch.org.
Oh, I sure would love to have some wings. Some
Fourth
chicken
down,
wings.
Cardinal fans,
All right,
get-
4th down. Woo! We're going to try a field goal, Kevin. Looks like it's going to be 20, 25 yards.
We only had a sideline reporter.
That's
You
right.
two folks could call this if you want to join the team.
That's right. Titus Poree will hold. Looks like number 7, Joey Martinez will kick it away. I can still do this. This is how I got my training. Poree, the snap. Looking for it. High snap. Gets it down. Martinez kicks it up, and it's going to just be a tad bit short. I thought it might limp through. You know, that's how I got my career started here at Landrum High School football as a sideline reporter, Kevin, 6 years ago now, right?
And look at us now.
I told you after the first night, I said, hey, I'm going to take over this place before it's over with. You wait. I'll be in that chair right there. I'm not laughing. It's true. Really, I come up here because my back's hurting. I can't walk those sidelines anymore on those cold nights.
And now our former guy is rolling the signs in Roebuck.
Isn't that something?
He's
A graduate of the Upstate Prep Cast
6 years
School of
ago, he was
Broadcasting.
play-by-play. You were sidelines. Now he's
That's
sidelines, and you're play-by-play.
That's right. Wish him all the best of luck. I'm happy right here where I'm at amongst the people.
Needs to bring our hot spot
Yes,
for
sir.
internet back.
All right, Hogweller was started off at their own 20-yard line. Little play action fake. Pass is complete. And he goes, puts a move on, still on his feet, down to the 30 of the Cardinals. Big play for where that pig was gone. Silas Parrish, the Razorback, was all the way across the midfield stripe there, Kevin. Ooh.
You know, and I saw like a prep capsule by, I think, Channel 4, and they mentioned this young man's name on defense, but he obviously two-way player, 31 players on Walhalla's roster total. He can also catch that thing out of the backfield and then
That's
take it
a
on
Flounder
downfield.
Seafood first down for Walhalla. Quarterback Jack Williams calls the signals. Got a man in motion. Comes back this way. Hands it off to number 4. The usual workhorse, Landon Robinson. He's going to get about 6 out of that. Scores nothing to nothing there, Mr. Glenn down in Pauline. Went scoreless so far. Landon Robinson is hemmed up. He's going to pick up a first down for Walhalla, though.
Yeah, kind of a messed up little communication there. Didn't quite have a smooth handoff there, but when you're the size and strength of Mr. Robinson, he was able to go through the neighborhood there and go in for a first down.
All right. That's a Flounder Seafood first down for the Walhalla Razorbacks. At the 20-yard line of Landrum, Jack Williams, the quarterback, takes the snap, hands it off to Landon Robinson to the right side. Penalty markers come in. I believe it's going to come back for holding. One of those big guys up there got a little happy with the shirts. So this could be coming back. Lots of times you get a big hole like that. That's why somebody was doing something wrong. Illegal.
Wait on the call.
Hey, you heard Hambone in the background. He's going to wait on the call. But you don't have to wait on the call. On 4th downs, you can call our man. All right.
Have you know, Shane?
It's holding.
Have you know, Shane?
Walhalla.
That's going to back them back up to around the 21-yard line. It still remains first down, Kevin.
First down, 11 to go.
So they'll send 2 receivers out to the near side. No, make it 3 to the near side of the field, which is the Landrum home sides. They'll send one back in motion to the right. Handoff. Landon Williams again, right up the middle for good yardage. Gets about 6 out of that. Maybe 7 total. 7. That's going to bring up second down.
Second down, 5 to go.
Second and 5, like I said, it was a yard. It was 11. Gave him 5. Gave him 6. That makes 5. So I was right on it. Second
Your math teacher
and
would be
5.
proud.
Williams on the
Number
carry,
again.
trying to get away from those Cardinals. Who was that? That was a good
Number 1.
stop up in there defensively for the Cardinals. McClintock up in there on the
Lead
stop,
the way
along
on
with
the
Bruiser
stop.
Brody, I believe, was up in there mixing it up a bit. Somebody's helmet
Came
come
off.
flying out
Another
through
goal
there.
out of play.
We got a Razorback
Third
slow
down.
to get up.
Third and about 3.
I think you heard it at home from Hambone. 3rd and 3, Kevin. What do we do?
Landrum Cardinals.
Big play, Kevin.
Big play.
Back to the workhorse. Landon bouncing off tacklers and into the end zone. It's close. Touchdown. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Landon Robinson from 13 yards out. Just bouncing off bodies, Kevin. Just bouncing. Hard run. That touchdown. Whew. Sponsored by GSP Security. Call GSP Security for all your home and commercial security, access controls, and video surveillance systems.
17, your place kicker. Stop.
Dylan Cobb to attempt the point after. There's the snap. The hold is down. The kick is up, almost blocked. Nobody could get a hand on it. A.J. Lindsey comes crashing through.
31 to go.
So we're finally, somebody's on the board, broke the stalemate. 5:31 remaining in the first half of play. Your score, Walhalla 7, Landrum nothing.
Do you have a tree problem? Look no further. Six four 497.
Okay. Had a couple of technical difficulties there, Kevin. Were we off the air for a second there? The commercial was actually running?
The commercials were off air, but
Okay.
we overall were not.
Okay.
Just a little.
We have first game jitters for
I tell
lots
you
of
what,
things this evening, but you know
many
what?
things that I did not anticipate.
All right, guys.
All right, so
All
the
right, you
commercials will
guys.
be back.
All right, you guys.
Apologize, folks. We made a lot of plans, but technology it'll reward you. It gives me a career and a
Career.
yeah.
You call this a career?
No, not this. Technology.
I
in
don't
general.
remember seeing this on the list in school when they said, "Hey, what are your career choices?"
Supporting teachers and students.
I'd like to volunteer my free time to call local high school football games.
Yeah, it gives me area high school teachers and students in their technology. So when it breaks there, I'm grateful because it's job security. But here, volunteering and trying to bring you the best here on Friday nights, it is
All right.
very frustrating.
And
folks.
Dylan Cobb will tee it up for the Razorbacks. A little pooch kick out there, and A.J. Medvar picks it up in the air, and he's dangerous when he's got the ball. So he had a couple of good returns last year over at, was it Christchurch that we were at? He returned the opening kickoff 68 yards, not for a touchdown, but he returned it 68 yards.
All right.
They stopped. He had two back-to-back returns like that. Just couldn't take it to the house. I believe he took one to the house here against maybe it was Polk County. I can't remember. You know me, I'm old. Let's just say he did. I'll make it. I'm old. I remember he took it back. Don't tell me he didn't. All right, 1st and 10 Cardinals. 5:27 remaining in the second quarter here. They're trailing by 7. Let's see if we can get something going. Ty Foster, the quarterback, fields a low snap, hands it off to his lone setback. Titus here, nowhere to go. We graduated a big line last year, and we graduated a lot of good playmakers.
You know, I know we're off air, folks, when we're off air, so
Okay.
we appreciate it.
So what we're going to do is we're going to continue just like nothing's happening.
We're on air right now, but
That's right.
most time by the time you text into us, we already are back.
Foster to throw, rolling back, reverses direction, heaves it long. There's the pass interference call. Medvar, the intended receiver, and he had to kind of turn around, and that defender back there was just all over him. So that's going to give us a first down. New set of chains. Hopefully, pass interference against the Razorbacks.
Yeah. Yeah, folks, it's certainly not been the night, at least from a technology standpoint, that we've expected. We expected a great ball game, and we've certainly got it here. Only 7-0, a little under 5 minutes to go in the half. But we fought bandwidth, we fought loose USB connections, and we fought it all tonight. And
I'll tell you what, them USBs was a bunch of bad, mean sons of guns. I
They
don't
are.
fight them USBs no more.
I don't like him
I
USB.
tell you, when you got to spell anybody's name, you know they bad.
Yeah, that's right.
1st and 10 Cardinals. New life air up at the 44-yard line. Make it to 43. Foster takes the snap. Quick toss or pass to the outside there. Medvar can't hang on this time. Trying to get that ball out into space and let somebody make a little something happen. I dig it. Can you dig it? I can dig it.
We can dig it.
First game.
We can dig it. You can dig it.
Yeah, week
We can
0,
dig it,
first games. You know, I
baby.
can see us in another week or 2 weeks of more repetitions. You know, that ball, he's going to catch it.
Yeah.
In a couple of weeks.
A couple more weeks, we'll stay on air and be good the whole game.
That's right. If and buts was coconuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas, right? Foster on the keeper. Foster into the open around that left side. Foster down the sidelines. It's a foot race down there. Ho! Ty Foster turns on the burners over there. And I'm surveying the field, Kevin. There's no laundry anywhere. That's a Flounder Seafood. First down.
And Ty Foster there, he's just quick enough. Has completed enough passes now. They basically have to wait instead of just immediately reacting, and that is able to freeze those linebackers and hit
I
that
didn't
hole.
see a flag, and now there must have been a sideline warning against. Had to be on the other side of the field. Sideline warning on them. So, it don't matter. That's a first down for the Cardinals on the big Ty Foster run there.
Yeah, these officials, they ain't had no games in a few months. They got to do something.
All right. Foster this time hands it off to Pourri, and this doesn't seem to be working too much. That one particular round, we got another penalty marker down, and that's generally in the area of holding, or it could have been a face mask, but I think it's probably going to be
sideline warning unless you got like coaches coming out on the field or something like that. I know it's supposed to be a safety penalty, but man, that's just kids get excited and going down the field.
We got a personal foul against Walhalla.
Yeah. We got a new flag, and I'm talking about the one that just happened a few plays before. But, you know, sideline warnings, I just think.
We're getting a lot of them, a lot of penalties, Kevin, right now. Thanks to the realtors of Brookshire Hathaway Home Services. See Dan Joyner at 124 Magnolia Street in Spartanburg. Jeff Parks, the managing broker, and their office manager. Give them a call at 864-622-1234.
Well, I only blame myself because, you know, once you have video, they know they're going to be on that video. If I mic'd them for audio, they'd call a flag every play.
Yeah, we got a big old wasp.
Well,
Hey.
that's all the heck we need
Yeah,
after
a sting on my nose. 1st and 10. Cardinals. Handoff. McClintock turns it back inside. They'll stack him up about the 9-yard line. Yeah, that's a big old wash. Folks, Kevin, take it away while I do some insecticiding.
Yeah, please. It's, I'm actually allergic, so as bad as our broadcasts have been thus far, oh, that was god awful. Good Lord. Why even try? Here, use something with a bigger. As Cardinals come to the line, as Ty Foster, he's got Titus Poree to his left-hand side, rolling out to his left. He's going to take it himself, jukes a defender, but they a host of Walhalla Razorbacks there to meet. It's going to be a loss of about 2 yards on the play. Steve, and a flag. Laundry soils the sod once more.
What a miss. What a miss.
Ty Foster rolled to his left and unfortunately lost a yard on the play, but a flag on the play.
Oh.
Laundry soiled the sod once more. Referees heard my challenge of calling a flag on every play and said, I see your challenge and we accept.
Well, they're down in that red zone. And the Home Run Cafe serving delicious smoothie bowls.
And it's going to be another Walhalla penalty. So I take it back. Wonderful job calling penalties, Mr. White Hat official there.
I'm telling you. And Brookshire Hathaway Home Services and C-Dan Joining are getting their money's worth, just like Mike Varner on 4th downs.
Folks, you'll have enough professional broadcasts starting next week on Saturdays.
Might have some professional announcers come in after this
right.
week.
But if you like to basically just feel like you are in your living room with some of your best friends, and that's who we are. You're going to be your best friends and try and bring you this action. We got an official timeout.
Yeah,
on
a little
the
pillow
play.
talk. Let's talk.
Let's go into our commercials. Yes, sir.
This is Steve.
That's Mike Varner. Celebrating the Mike Varner's claiming has you.
Do you have a tree problem? Look. JB Trees LLC.
Everything at the Flounder is fresh.
Third down and 3 at the 6-yard line of Walhalla. Foster takes the snap outside. McClintock pulls it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Holy cow.
We'll lose it a little bit in the corner here on the replay, but you'll see what led to it. A beautiful rollout to the right. McClintock fights through about 3 men and gets to that corner where we can't see it, but we know it counts.
Was that McClintock or was that A.J. Bedford?
I thought you said it was
I
McClintock.
said it was, but
Let's
I
look at
can't see these numbers. Let's look at this
the
replay. It looks like a number 1.
It is number 1.
That's right. I thought it was. Medvar was celebrating so good over here. I thought it might have been him. Okay. Extra point attempt. Martinez. Poor Rita hold. The snap is back. The hold is down. The kick is up. And it's good, too. 56 remaining in the first half of play. And the Landrum Cardinals tie it up at 7 apiece. We'll be right back.
Are you concerned about the economy, interest rates? What choices that makes you
actual agent in my actual town gave me actual.
Agent Chipperway, Asheville Highway, Spartanburg, 585-7999.
So the Cardinals answer. We're tied up at 7, 2:56 remaining in the first half of play. Joey Martinez puts the hoof to it. High pooch kick's going to be caught up around the 45 and hit immediately. And but that was a nice one. That's what pooch kicks are all about right there. That ball almost came dislodged.
Flag on the play.
Yep. They might say it went 10 yards. So we don't have to worry about that, I don't think. This might be what the discussion is, that it
Well, did call
fair catch and he hit him. Okay. Finish your thought there.
That was what I was going to say. Did he? I missed the kick. I couldn't see it in the window here when it went off. Did it go off the ground any?
I don't know. Can we see the replay? Or do you have it?
Did I just not say
I wouldn't.
that?
Well, I never pay attention when you talk. I just only listen to myself. You know that.
I know.
Kick interference.
Before long, you'll be talking about crowd sizes. And
Okay, that's what they're calling kick interference there. Illegal kick. They're going to say it didn't travel the required 10 yards. I think that's what it is.
Had to.
But that second, well,
yards.
see, because he went like this, Kevin.
Yeah.
So so fair catch would have been a different signal. So they're gonna make him line it up, make him kick it again. That's what it was. It didn't go the 10 yards. So they're gonna take the ball. They'll just take the ball up at the 40.
It had to be kick catch interference.
Yeah. And then they marked it from there another 10 yards. Regardless of the call, 2:54 remaining.
Actually, a 15-yard penalty, personal foul.
And Walhalla with the ball, 1st and 10. Back to Robinson. Robinson putting on a show. There he goes to the outside. Robinson cuts it back to the inside, fighting his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. And that is the danger that Landon Robinson brings to the table.
Momentum swings. You hear about them, and some people doubt the validity of momentum, but right there you go from being probably within just a half second of maybe getting the football there if he doesn't recover there, and instead they're on their 40 and quickly down inside the 10-yard line.
Inside that red zone. First and goal at the 5-yard line. Walhalla with the ball. High snap. Landon Robinson into the end zone. Touchdown, Walhalla. Made that kind of look easy, Kevin. Are we getting a little tired, a little gassed?
Two quick plays down there. I believe that's just like I said. It's hard to recover after those two quick incidents there, and got to snap back into it to have time to score.
Dylan Cobb to attempt the point after. Gets it up and through. It's good. 2 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in the first half of play here at Cardinal Station, heart of the Campbell Coliseum. It's Walhalla 14, Landrum 7.
And we'll be right back.
Bill Canton, pricing grade. Griffin Bell, our firm stands for reliability. So follow your tire needs. Flat tire. Where it's tire is convenient. 864-879.
Okay, back here at the Campbell Coliseum, Walhalla on top of Landrum 14-7. 2:18 remaining in the first half of play. What do you like so far that you've seen, Kevin?
Well, like I said, improved pass defense and really played the run well. Just a couple of big runs that set up scoring plays for Walhalla, but improved defense, I think, so far. And Ty Foster starting to settle in this ball game. Still a long ways to go.
Okay, Cobb picks it off for Walhalla. It's going to be fielded at the 21-yard line on a bounce. He's got the Cardinal return man surrounded by swine back there, to put it mildly, so to speak, as they are the Razorbacks. Porcine, as we used to say in the meat business. So it's going to be 1st and 10. Cardinals at their own 22-yard line. 2:11 showing, down by 7.
Taylor Swift makes an appearance here at Landrum High School.
Taylor Swift, who is that? All right, Ty Foster brings them
Don't
to
act
the
like
line.
you don't know.
I know. We got 3 receivers to our side near the home stands. Ty Foster at quarterback takes the snap, goes to the opposite side, complete out there. Looks like McClintock on the reception, good for about 4 yards. He was smothered over there like onions and beef gravy there, you know.
New thing if you watch college games this year, they'll actually have 2-minute warnings like the pros, Steve, but we still don't have that here.
We don't need it. 2nd down and 5. Foster looking to throw, rolling to his right. Just a little short for Titus Poree, the intended receiver, to hang on to. Clock stops at $1:40.
We can get back to it. 6 covered on the play, 4.
Good tight game here. You'd like to see the Cardinals at least move the chains. We do think they look a little tired here going into halftime. Your first game, Coach talked about conditioning in our Gigi's Creations pregame coach's interview, and
they are very fortunate that the temperature is kind of mild tonight for a first game in August.
Perfect night for football.
The low is supposed to be 56. That will be later. I'd say right now it's in the 60s. Foster on 3rd and 5. Ball's going to be batted down at the line of scrimmage. And that's going to bring up 4th down. And you know what that means? Call Mike Varner's Plumbing, the MVP of Blunt Plumbers, at 472-8756. That's Mike Varner's Plumbing on the Asheville Highway. No job is too big or too small. And remember, if it won't flush, you need to call us.
Cardinal defense got to step up here before the half. 1:37. The Razorbacks will have 3 timeouts left. This could turn into a 14-point swing with the Razorbacks getting the football to start the second half.
Ivan Williams boots it away for the Cardinals. Man takes it on a run. Got a wall over on that right side. They set it up beautifully. Got a penalty marker back at the 35. So this could be coming back. Boy, they set the wall up good over there.
Yeah, just a low line drive kick, and he charged it with authority and hit that wall.
I tell you what, Hogwalla right now, excuse the termination, but I've always called them that. They're hogs and they're from Walhalla. I mean, I've always called them Hogwalla, even in print. But we live in a politically correct society nowadays. So I apologize for the recent comment. I will not call them Hogwalla anymore. Right after that. That's it. No more holding call against
Steve, as the unelected mayor of Campton, like most politicians,
I'm unelected and self-appointed mayor.
Probably won't keep his promises, folks. So,
well, I'm telling you right now, I'm the self-appointed mayor of Campton. I've run unopposed for 10 years and everything else. I'm crooked. I cheat. I steal from the treasury and everything else. But I'm a crooked politician. But at least I'm honest about it. Back to throw under pressure. McClintock's back there along with Titus Poree, and they're going to register tonight's first sack of the ball game, and they're going to get him for about a 4, maybe a 5-yard loss.
Yeah, John Wayne himself there laying the law.
Yeah. And so at least, I lie, cheat, and I steal, but at least I'm honest about telling you about it, But I'm none of the above. That's just a joke, Be somebody out there to say, he's learned to cheat to me. Back to throw. Williams under pressure again. He's going to go down for a second time. And look, it's Dominic Whiteside making a statement with 44 seconds remaining. That even got a woo from Hambone on this PA. Oh, my goodness. Hambone just did his best Ric Flair over the speaker.
Walhalla seems to be happy to.
Going backwards. They're tired too, I believe, right now. It's been a long first half. For, you know, I mean, I guess it's longer than what we're used to because we're throwing a lot of passes this morning.
Yeah, we're not used to throwing the ball in the air, that's for sure.
3rd down and 18. Handoff back to the old sure thing, which has been number 4, Landon Robinson, but not this time. And that's going to run the first half out. That's it. The horn sounds to end what has been a long first half of play here. That's a long. Hey, the Walhalla Razorbacks are on top of our Landrum Cardinals, 14-7 here at the Campobella Coliseum. Fans, stick around, listen to some of our fine sponsors that help make Upstate Prepcast broadcast of the Landrum Cardinals possible.
Folks, again, we thank you for bearing with us in this first half. We think we've gotten several of our technical issues. I don't know if we're over the bandwidth issues tonight. Again, if you're watching this, we are going to upload this game in its entirety in full. Hopefully everything with the audio has been working in the background. We're going to have to review this entire tape internally here to make sure we're doing our best. But we're trying, folks. Again, we're still let everyone know if you've been listening, we're on YouTube video for the second half here, and we'll try and do our best throughout the game. 14-7 at the half, folks, and thanks for listening to Landrum Cardinals football on Upstate Prepcast, powered by Wings, etc.
Haven Salon and Boutique.
Got a tree problem? Needs some work. Carolina and Western North Carolina. As a family-owned business, we prioritize our safety, full general liability, and work enjoy having zero worry. Katie Street LLC, 5 in 1 Point Spring, falls at reasonable price. Schedule your free estimate today by calling 864-789-8511 or visit us online at KPTreesLLC.com. KP Trees LLC, it's our expertise. At 160, Vega Lane in Spartanburg opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the Upstate since 1969. Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and open, from their specialty stews to the famous and their signature blend. Families have enjoyed the Flounder for generations. How many years now? It's the website. Come visit the Flounder where there is nothing but it moves quickly. Only mean one thing.
Oh, I know the food is.
Now, Flounder at 160 Echo Lane. Give them a call at 864-763165. After your visit to the Flounder Seafood Restaurant, we can guarantee you're going to walk out that door and say, that's the best.
Proudly serve the entire state. Security, assist control, entry, and space. Our security. Valuable assets. Experience peace of mind with our camera systems tailored to fit your specific need. And here's the best part. Ask about our zero down promotion. That's right, zero down for security and cameras. Plus, with GSP security, you won't have to wait long. Next day installations are available. Don't compromise on safety. Visit www.callgsp.com or call us at 864-345-7992 to schedule a consultation today. Landrum Cardinals fans that text us will receive their first month of monitoring free.
Hey, Kevin, have you heard about Bell Carrington, Price and Gregg?
No, JB, tell me about them.
They're an amazing law firm founded by Griffin Bell, who's not just a brilliant attorney, but he's also a good friend of mine. He's reliable, fair, and honest, someone you can truly trust.
That's impressive, JB. What kind of cases do they handle?
Oh, Kevin, they cover a wide range from business to finance to real estate, creditors' rights, and general litigation. They got you covered in 10 practice areas.
Wow, JB, that's quite diverse. Are they only local?
No, not at all. They're helping people all over the Southeast with offices in North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, and Alabama.
Well, that's great, JB. How can I get in touch with them?
Just give their Greenville office a call, 864-272-0556. The team there is friendly, approachable, and always ready to help.
Well, JB, that sounds like the kind of firm I need on my side. Thanks for telling me about them.
No problem, Kevin. With Bell Carrington, Price and Gregg, you know you're in good hands.
Hey, Kevin, long time no see. Are you okay? You're looking a little flushed.
Well, Steve, I just found out my pipes are all backed up.
Well, you know, bran flakes always work for me.
No, I'm talking about the pipes connected to my kitchen sink.
Oh, well, then you need to call the MVP.
Well, who's that?
That's Mike Varner's Plumbing, where for 40 years they've been known for their expertise, excellent service, and reliability.
Well, that sounds just like who I need. Mike Varner's Plumbing, you say, at 13520 Asheville Highway in Inman?
Yeah, you can give him a call at 864-472-8756 or go to his website at MikeVarnerPlumbing.com.
Well, Steve, I tell you, I feel relieved already.
Well, Kevin, sounds like you don't need the brand. You just need to call the man. That's Mike Varner's Plumbing, celebrating 40 years of experience, excellence, and reliable service in every job. Because you deserve the best, call the MVP. That's Mike Varner's Plumbing.
Step up to the plate at Home Run Cafe in Greer. Located at 810 North Main Street, we're open from Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. or on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Start your day strong with our protein shakes or one of our smoothie bowls. Need a refreshing break? Our lemonade shake-ups or iced coffees will hit it out of the park. And don't forget our loaded teas, the MVP of our menu. All of our customers can't get enough, and you can get a shot of boba for only $1. Hungry? Swing by for lunch and catch our all-star lineup of hot dogs and chicken salad sandwiches. Whether you're in the dugout or on deck, we've got something to satisfy every appetite. Call 864-915-4721 to place your order or slide into Home Run Cafe at 810 North Main Street in Greer, where every visit is a grand slam.
Rev up your driving experience at Blue Ridge Tire and Greer, here to cater all your tire needs. Our mission is simple, to offer you the latest and greatest in tire products and service at incredible prices that you can afford. At Blue Ridge Tire, we prioritize customer service above all else. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff will assist you in finding the perfect tire for your vehicle, ensuring the best fit and performance with brands such as Yokohama, Toyo, and Michelin. Once you give Blue Ridge Tire a chance, we're confident you'll be coming back for more. Our commitment to quality and service speaks for itself. So why wait? Don't wait until you're stuck on the roadside. Give us a call today at 864-879-0703. That's 864-879-0703. Or drop by our location at 2701 North Highway 101 in Greer. Blue Ridge Tire, we won't leave you flat.
Are you looking for a church that is real and authentic? Are you past plastic, fake people who make you feel like you don't belong? Or are you just feeling the nudge to get back to church? Then maybe you should give View Church a try. We're located in Bowling Springs at 5555 Paris Bridge Road. The people are friendly, and it doesn't take long to feel like your family. Your kids are a priority to us. We don't run a babysitting service, but our kids and youth ministries strive to pour the love of Jesus into your children. The Spirit-filled music ushers you into God's presence, but it's not showy. The messages are relevant, and they're delivered in an understandable way. Maybe View Church is what you're looking for. Visit our website for times and directions at viewchurch.org. We hope to see you soon.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this, my actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this, they actually say it's called service.
Call Agent Chad Wagner, Asheville Highway, Spartanburg, 585-7999.
I had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then they asked if my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Call Agent Chad Wagner, Asheville Highway, Spartanburg, 585-7999.
Discover the power of Mahindra tractors at Mahindra of the Upstate, located at 4951 Chesney Highway in Chesney, South Carolina. We're your one-stop destination for top quality tractors. Mahindra, the #1 best-selling tractor in the world, is now within your reach. Improve efficiency and productivity with our top quality tractors designed to handle any job with ease. From Plant Upstate has you covered every step of the way. Take advantage of our low-rate financing options, making your dream tractor more affordable than ever. Come explore our extensive selection of new and pre-owned Mahindra tractors designed to suit your unique needs. Visit our website at www.sctractor.com or call 864-461-2515 to discover how our farm equipment can elevate your farming experience. Mahindra of the Upstate, the official tractor of tough. Are you concerned about the economy, interest rates, or current market conditions? For timely information based on sophisticated research, call Raymond James Financial Advisor Tom Dixon at 864-582-1611. He can discuss your specific needs and help to provide you with investment choices that make sense for you. Call Tom at 582-1611 in Spartanburg for an appointment. Raymond James Financial Service, member FINRA, SIPC. Life well planned.
Isn't it nice to know that when someone says they'll stay in touch, they actually will? The phrase has real meaning at Raymond James because we believe in keeping clients informed about their portfolios, even in the most challenging economic times. Clients place their trust in us because we believe that meaningful communication, stability, and client satisfaction matter. Call financial advisor Tom Dixon at 582-1611, located in Spartanburg, to learn more. Raymond James Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC. Life well planned.
At Warrior Tree Service, we're more than just tree experts. We are your tree care warriors. As a family-owned and operated business in Inman, South Carolina, and surrounding areas, we're dedicated to keeping your trees healthy, safe, and beautiful. Our team of experts offer competitive pricing and exceptional workmanship, ensuring your satisfaction with our services. From tree removal to tree trimming and stump grinding, we offer a comprehensive range of tree care services. When nature strikes, count on us to clean up the mess and restore your property. Our excellent communication and customer service sets us apart. You'll receive regular updates throughout your project, and the same dedicated crew will be with you every step of the way. Warrior Tree Service is licensed and insured, upholding the highest quality and safety standards. Warrior Tree Service, where nature thrives, we revive. Contact us today at 864-278-2555 or visit our website at warriortreeservicesc.com.
Welcome back to the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame Challenge. We've seen some pretty tough competitors come through here today, and most left crying. And don't forget, there was that one that had to be airlifted out when he actually caught fire. Our next contestant is Smokey, a rough and tough rider who's been all across America, 3-time winner of the Arizona Chili Chuck, National Wing Eating Champion 2 years running, and the only man to ever survive the fabled Tabasco, jalapeno, and wasabi pizza. Now he's here to try and make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame. He's eaten 15 of the 16 wall sauce jumbo wings required to make the Wall of Flame. Here goes the final wing. It's up. It looks like he's got a great handle on it. And there it goes down the hatch and...
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh no, we're going to need the fire department for this one.
Are you man or woman enough to make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame? Drop by and try their blazing hot habanero pepper wall sauce. It'll light you up.
Got a tree problem? Need a breathtaking view or professional forestry mulching? No, look no further than JB Trees LLC. With over 20 years of experience serving upstate South Carolina and western North Carolina, we're the experts in everything from dangerous takedowns to creating stunning vista views. As a family-owned business, we prioritize your safety with full general liability and workers' compensation insurance so you can enjoy having zero worries. At JB Trees LLC, we strive to provide a wonderful experience with professional service marked by excellence, all at reasonable prices. So schedule your free estimate today by calling 864-497-8511. That's 864-497-8511. Or visit us online at jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees LLC, where your vision meets our expertise.
Love coming to the Flounder.
I love coming to the Flounder.
The Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the Upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Families have enjoyed the Flounder for generations.
How many years have y'all been coming?
14,
I've been coming here ever since I was young, probably over 40 years now.
Visit the website at theflounderfishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder, where there is a line, but it moves quickly. And if that line is long, it can only mean one thing.
Got a long line, you know the food is good.
The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165. After your visit to the Flounder Seafood Restaurant, we can guarantee that you're going to walk out that door and say,
"That's the best flounder I've ate in a long time, and we will be coming back again."
At GSP Security, your safety is our priority. As a locally owned security company, we proudly serve the entire state of South Carolina, providing top-notch home security, commercial security, access control, gate entry, and video surveillance. Protect your home and business with the best equipment on the market, monitored seamlessly through our user-friendly app. Our security systems are professionally monitored 24/7, ensuring round-the-clock protection for your loved ones and valuable assets. Experience peace of mind with our camera systems tailored to fit your specific need. And here's the best part. Ask about our Zero Down promotion. That's right, Zero Down for security and cameras. Plus, with GSP Security, you won't have to wait long. Next day installations are available. Don't compromise on safety. Visit www.callgsp.com or call us at 864-345-7992 to schedule a consultation today. Landrum Cardinals fans that text us will receive their first month of monitoring free.
Hey Kevin, have you heard about Bell Carrington, Price and Gregg?
No, JB. Tell me about them.
They're an amazing law firm founded by Griffin Bell, who's not just a brilliant attorney, but he's also a good friend of mine. He's reliable, fair, and honest. Someone you can truly trust.
That's impressive, JB. What kind of cases do they handle?
Oh, Kevin, they cover a wide range, from business to finance to real estate, creditors' rights, and general litigation. They got you covered in 10 practice areas.
Wow, JB, that's quite diverse. Are they only local?
No, not at all. They're helping people all over the Southeast, with offices in North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, and Alabama.
Well, that's great, JB. How can I get in touch with them?
Just give their Greenville office a call, 864-272-0556. The team there is friendly, approachable, and always ready to help.
Well, JB, that sounds like the kind of firm I need on my side. Thanks for telling me about them.
No problem, Kevin. With Bell Carrington, Price and Gregg, you know you're in good hands.
Hey, Kevin, long time no see. Are you okay? You're looking a little flushed.
Well, Steve, I just found out my pipes are all backed up.
Well, you know, bran flakes always work for me.
No, I'm talking about the pipes connected to my kitchen sink.
Oh, well, then you need to call the MVP.
Well, who's that?
That's Mike Varner's Plumbing, where for 40 years they've been known for their expertise, excellent service, and reliability.
Well, that sounds just like who I need. Mike Varner's Plumbing, you say, at 13520 Asheville Highway in Inman?
Yeah, you can give him a call at 864-472-8756 or go to his website at MikeVarnerPlumbing.com.
Well, Steve, I tell you, I feel relieved already.
Well, Kevin, sounds like you don't need the brand. You just need to call the man. That's Mike Varner's Plumbing, celebrating 40 years of experience, excellence, and reliable service in every job. Because you deserve the best, call the MVP. That's Mike Varner's Plumbing.
step up to the plate at Home Run Cafe in Greer. Located at 810 North Main Street, we're open from Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. or on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Start your day strong with our protein shakes or one of our smoothie bowls. Need a refreshing break? Our lemonade shake-ups or iced coffees will hit it out of the park. And don't forget our loaded teas, the MVP of our menu. All of our customers can't get enough, and you can get a shot of boba for only $1. Hungry? Swing by for lunch and catch our all-star lineup of hot dogs and chicken salad sandwiches. Whether you're in the dugout or on deck, we've got something to satisfy every appetite. Call 864-915-4721 to place your order or slide into Home Run Cafe at 810 North Main Street in Greer, where every visit is a grand slam. All right, we're getting close to getting done with halftime break here. A little under a minute left on the clock. I'm sure they'll reset it to 3 minutes, and we got a little bit. Steve, again, to our fans, hopefully we're out there in your living rooms, on your smartphones.
I hope so.
We have fought about everything from a technical standpoint we can. New season, new challenges. We have tried to fight some audio issues and some bandwidth issues, and
well, let's try to make some money so we can get some better equipment out of here. So let's hit some of these sponsors, Kevin. That wonderful halftime show that you saw there, I hope it was the video of the Landrum Band.
It was for portions of it.
Well, it was brought to you by Mahindra of the Upstate. Call us at 864-461-2515 or come by today and experience our superior service and selection. We look forward to serving you, located at 4951 Chesney Highway in Chesney, South Carolina. And also your good friend and buddy at JB Trees LLC, Kevin.
Offering the most professional work at the most reasonable prices. 106 South Carolina Highway 11 in Landrum. 864-457-6352 is the number. As I'm going to bring us back in to the field here at Landrum High School. 14-7 your score here at the half. Landrum Cardinals played well, just down one score at the half. Hopefully they go back in and recharge, Steve. But what did you see out of the Cardinals in the first half that either impressed you or give you causes for concern?
No, I don't have any causes for concern. I like what they're trying to do. They're just not making the plays yet. And that's going to come with some repetition. You need these games like this, week 0. That's what it's for, to get some of these kinks out. Drop passes or misfired or miscued passes and little things like that. Got to try to improve the running game, of course, and that comes with the blocking up front. And, hey, we're young up front, and, again, week 0. Yep. It's week 0. Lots of guys getting their first start. I'm not going to pound on them one bit. I like the effort that I'm seeing out of them. I tell you that. I like the feistiness that I've seen out of them, even though it's cost them a time or two with extracurricular activity that shouldn't have taken place in the classroom, so to speak.
Well, I'm just proud of the development in the pass defense. I know a lot of the last half of last year with injuries and stuff, but the development there, being able to, have all these guys, nobody's gotten burnt, nobody's gotten beat deep. Everybody's held their assignments and stayed in their zone, so it's been you can tell these experienced coaches coming in and helping Coach Bridges on the defensive side of the ball.
Exactly.
It's really made things. If we can get things going here offensively, Ty Foster started off a little bit shaky, but he has found a groove and he's competing. Guys up front, I think that's where we need just a little more help, guys. Hopefully in this halftime break, those offensive line coaches got in there.
Trying to get that run game going a little bit better. Right. And, of course, now we lost one of the area's leading rushers last year in Colton Link. And so somebody's got to step up and become the next star. But defensively, the pass defense looking good. I'm impressed so far with Braylon Revison, the defensive secondary, with 2 or 3 breakups back there so far. And I'm impressed with the linebacker play of the end play of McClintock on one side. Dominic Whiteside's had some good stops. A.J. Lindsey has had several too. But we've turned loose the big workhorse for Walhalla, Landon Robinson, number 4, in the last waning moments of the second quarter there. Well, I think we were a little gassed, and he was still a little fresh.
Yeah, fatigue sets in, and he is a strong, powerful running back, a presence out there on the field. But like I said, the Cardinals defense really stepped up there. Walhalla does get the football back to start the second half.
I'll tell you one thing,
they only
though.
trail 7.
I don't rule out an onside kick to start the second half with this coach we've got. Everybody's not thinking about it, but remember last year he told us he's an old gambler? Or is he going to gamble here? We're going to try. Well, we tried the onside already, so why not here?
Maybe so. I think you got to know when to hold him and know when to fold him, though.
He's a gambler. We had that a while. I think it's on. I'm looking at Coach Lewis down here directing some traffic, getting some guys. I mean, that's Coach, not Coach Lewis. That's Scotty Armstrong.
As we get ready for our third
and
quarter
I think
play.
I think it's on. I think it's on. I'm telling you, I think it's on. Nope, and I was wrong. It's a long, deep one at that. Takes it back to the 5-yard line where it's going to be scooped up. And up the center of the field he comes, breaks it out to the right side. He's got some running room, trying to turn the corner. Can make it, and penalty markers come flying in from each direction. That's a fine return by number 22, Nathan Eason. 5 out to the 25-yard. Yes.
And likely going to tack a 15-yard penalty.
25-yard return is going to come back.
Coming back. As late as that was thrown and over there at the sidelines, I thought that was going to be a late hit out of bounds almost.
Oh, yeah.
But fortunately, I am wrong as well.
We started the third quarter of play here, both announcers being wrong. So I should have known better than ever speculate about but I just wanted to throw it out there, All right, 1st and 10, Walhalla back at their own 20-yard line now. They had good field position, but the penalty takes it back. Pitch out to the right side. Nowhere to go. Bruiser Brody is over there. Several Cardinals. Hey, I see somebody, a number I like over there too. 5-0, Eli Shirley up in there with some of the action. Bruiser Brody Gosnell was in there. Dominic Whiteside. Good stop. Short gain. 2nd and 9. Handoff. Robinson on the carry again. Right up behind his guard and center.
And folks, that's not our sound playing speakers. That's not the music we're listening to here in the booth. That's from the DJ down below.
Dominic Whiteside and Bruiser Brody comes up limping a little bit, Kev. Not worried about him, though. He's tough as bar nails. Can't drag him out of this thing, I guarantee you. He's a competitive rascal.
Big 3rd down for the Cardinals here.
Went right back to their workhorse. Robinson breaking tackles, picks up the Flounders Seafood 1st down. Up to the 40-yard line. And big number 61 right there for Walhalla. Connor Talley, he took his man, and I mean, he planted him. Sente Williams, I believe that is, for the Cardinals. He just got the rough end of a Razorback. 1st and 10, Walhalla at their own 40. Little razzle-dazzle, misdirection handoff. Penalty marker comes flying in from over here next to the home side. A.J. Lindsay in on the stop along with number 54. Buthai Sam. I met him in the locker room before the game. Seems that we have some common friends out there in the.
Holding is the call.
Right, that penalty right there is going to back them up again. Once again, we'd like to remind everyone, penalties are brought to you by the Realtors of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. See Dan Joyner at 124 Magnolia Street, Spartanburg. Jeff Parks, the managing broker in the office. 864-622-1234. Give him a call. Tell him you heard it on Upstate Prepcast. Well, first and a long way to go. Back to Robinson.
Number 4, I'll probably say that in my sleep. Robinson, number 4.
Do you hear Hambone? I tell you, Bruiser's really limping pretty bad on that left leg. He's toughing it out. He's in pain, though. He's not going to give up. Yeah, what was that Hambone said?
I'm going to be calling that name in my sleep.
He gives a hometown flavor to that PA system, I tell you. You don't find it like that anywhere in the United States anymore. Back to throw over the middle. Almost picked off back there. Had a shot at it. Was Braylon Revis. Once again. Big improvement in that secondary. Now, he had the guy there just for a second, but it don't matter. Holding them to a third down and 15. Bruiser's coming out of the action right now to get rest up that. Looks like his left foot, left ankle's giving him a little bit of trouble, which is common for a lineman. Hey, timeout on the field. Let's try to take a short 30-second break with them, shall we?
Jeff Parks and his team of experienced real estate professionals at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services see Dan Joyner are lifelong football fans, and they know for a successful football team on any level, you must have great coaching and a good game plan. The same goes when purchasing or selling a home. Let the Spartanburg office at 170 Camelot Drive be your coach with the right game plan and strategy to make your real estate purchase go like a championship-winning season. Contact Jeff Parks at 864-415-0336. Berkshire Hathaway, see Dan Joyner of Spartanburg. See danjoyner.com.
All right, third down and 15 for Walhalla back at their own 35-yard line. They're going to split a pair of receivers out to each side of the field. Jake Williams, the quarterback, calling the signals, looking to throw. Going long down the center of the field. Got a man there, pulls it in at the 30. It's a foot race down to the 10 to the 5 and into the end zone.
In for 6, touchdown Walhalla.
65 yards, mark it officially.
You know, we talked about coverage. There was nothing wrong with the coverage on that play. He was locked step for step. The guy just went up and was able to muscle it out and make a play, and you got to tip your hat sometimes, Steve.
Exactly. And they ran it to perfection just like they practiced it all week long.
Cobb for the PAT.
All right, Cobb comes in to make the point after attempt. Looking for the snap. High snap, gets it down. It's no good. It's wide to the right. Walhalla on the board again, extends their lead. 8:50 remaining in the third quarter of play. 20-7. Walhalla on top.
Are you tired of dealing with tire troubles? Look no further than Blue Ridge Tire, your one-stop destination for all your tire needs. From flat tire repairs to computerized wheel balancing, we've got you covered. Offering top name brands like Yokohama, Toyo, and Michelin. Blue Ridge Tire is conveniently located at 2701 North Highway 101 in Greer. Don't wait until you're stuck on the roadside. Call us now, 864-879-0703. At Blue Ridge Tire, we won't leave you flat.
This is Pastor Tyler from View Church. We're located in Bowling Springs at 5555 Pierce Bridge Road. If you've been turned off by religion, been discouraged or hurt by church, or maybe you just thought church was boring, you should give View Church a try. It's a place like none other. The people are genuine, the Spirit is obvious, and God is moving in this place. Visit our website for times and direction at viewchurch.org.
Okay, back here at the Kemp Miller Coliseum, our Landrum Cardinals are trailing the Walhalla Razorbacks 20-7. 8:50 showing in the third quarter of play here at the Coliseum. Dylan Cobb to kick it away. High pooch kick. Hits the ground. That's a free ball over there. Cardinal steps up to finally smother it there, and I think that might have been A.J. Medvar. Yes, it was.
16, yep.
A.J.
Ooh, that was too close for comfort.
As Hambone said, that was too close for comfort. All right, first and 10 for the Cardinals. Third quarter of play brought to you by Blue Ridge Tire. We won't leave you flat. Visited them. at 2701 Highway 101 North in Greer. Ty Foster at the quarterback takes a look over everything, takes the snap, hands it off to Titus Poree. Running back to that left side, tough sledding, nowhere to go. Forget to call those folks at Blue Ridge Tire at 864-879-0703. And also sponsoring the third quarter of play, Jeff Parks, Upstate South Carolina Realtor. See Dan Joyner Realtors. 2nd and 8. Foster takes the snap, hands it off. Poree straight up the middle, and he takes some head-to-head contact there.
Number 1 coming in on the tackle.
That's the kind that'll make you get up dizzy right there. You can act tough all you want, but that head is swimming, and he's going to come off the field. No, he's actually going to split out here to the right side. Son of a lumberjack. Tough. Grandson of a ham bone. Tough. Foster to throw. Over the middle.
Nice catch.
Rowan Guerin pulls it in at the midfield stripe. That was Rowan Guerin. Yes.
Number 6.
Garriman. Field stripe right at the 5-0, the old 50. That's good luck for me. That's a Flounder Seafood first down. Pair of receivers to each side of the field, going up top, looking for the receiver out there. It's going to be picked off there at the corner by the Razorbacks. Intended receiver over there, looking for Joey Martinez, and he had to turn defender. But the Razorbacks pick it off, Kevin.
Yeah, we're hoping they're in man there. He's kind of doing a wheel route out of the backfield there. And that corner just kind of had to go a little back and play center field there, and was able to go up 50-50 ball. And unfortunately, the Razorbacks, the winner of those odds here on this occasion.
We got official timeout on the field.
For what?
I don't know. He's waving his arms. Maybe it's the deodorant break. We got timeout on the field. We'll leave you with that one. Get me out of here, Percy.
Warrior Tree Service, your go-to tree experts. Family owned and operated since 2020, offering service from tree removal to tree trimming and stump grinding. At Warrior Tree Service, we handle it all. When nature strikes, count on us to clean up the mess and restore your property back to normal. Visit our website at warriortreeservicesc.com. To get a free estimate, call 864-278-2555. Warrior Tree Service, where nature thrives, we revive.
There's nothing better than award-winning jumbo wings while you watch great sports programming on huge flat screens at Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. If you love wings and a whole menu of great food and drink options, come to Wings Etc. for lunch, dinner, and snacking, and lots of HDTV sports.
First and 10 for Walhalla back at their own 26-yard line. Handoff goes to the workhorse, number 4. Landon Robinson bulls his way forward, and we've got a Cardinal down on the field at the 35-yard line. Could be a cramp. I believe he's cramping up. I see one of our guys administering first aid, as in grabbing him by the leg and stretching that muscle out. First cramp of the season that we've seen so far, and I tell you, considering the conditions and dehydration this evening, it's a little cooler, but you know those players, they still get hot. They lose a lot of fluid. They really do.
Getting in game shape, nothing simulates game conditions.
It might be rougher next week. Temperatures are back to be summertime next Friday night.
Yeah.
As we make the trip where? Over to Berea?
Berea.
Those people have always treated you and I so nice in the press box over there. I hope they have the same
I
game.
had a little visit over there just this week, and they said,
did you make preparations for us?
I did.
Did you order any food to the rest?
I have not ordered any food.
Oh, that's not preparations then.
I talked to their athletic director, and he says we are good to go right there in our little hole in the press box there. They have a nice area there with the PA announcers they put us 2 years ago. We had that big rainstorm. Our first official broadcast as a team, and
was it?
Yes, it was.
Oh, yeah. Well, this
And
is what, year 3 for
This is year 3 of us doing this. So
I've made it through 3. Who lost a bet?
I know I did. But yeah, they had a nice. It's a small space, but we all fit in there. Laughs with the PA announcer and the clock operator that night. And
very nice young man. Wasn't he talking about going to broadcasting?
Yeah, and
like
it's
like this year. He shouldn't be over there. He should be in school this year. All right, 2nd down and short yardage to go. And you know who got the ball? Number 4, Landon Robinson, once again close to that marker, but they stopped him up in there pretty hard. It's going to bring up 3rd and very, very short, maybe about the distance of the football itself.
And I'll give you any guess who's going to probably get this football.
Oh, yes. Of course, it's 2 down territory right here. I mean, 4 down, even at this part of the field. But and he dropped it. It's on the turf. And you were right. They went to Robinson for it, and it's down on the ground at the 35-yard line. And let's see if the pig comes out of the mud with it.
It did.
Oh, goodness. When I mean pigs, I mean the Razorbacks, you know.
See, did they fall? They almost fell forward into a first down, but it's going to be no gain there, maybe.
I would think they would go for this on 4th down right here, considering that the run game's working. I mean that was one little miscue. That's the first miscue this evening. Is that the first fumble for either team, I think, this evening,
so.
isn't it?
Well, no, they had the muffed punt.
Well,
officially a fumble.
I'm not going to call a muff punt.
And they're going to measure it because the distance marker didn't move over there. It's still 2 yards short, but yet they want a measurement officially here, so we'll see.
Okay. Now, is that one of our
Rod McIntyre coming there to
right.
pick up the laundry from the officials there?
That's what I wanted to know. And they're going to give him the first down on the forward progress of the fumble. I don't like that. I never think a player should be able to fumble forward for a first down or a touchdown. Should be blown dead in a situation. You can't blow it dead, but
shouldn't be able to advance one.
Yeah,
be able to
if he recovers it himself, it should be back where he fumbled. Bye.
Or at least the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
But they don't ask us.
If they did, they'd get an earful.
They'd ask us, we'd have hot dogs and pizza.
Sling it outside very quickly. That was a forward pass. A couple of Cardinals thought that ball might have been live, but it was forward.
They asked us, we'd have hot dog and pizza.
My food this evening was something I picked uptown in Landrum, and I would say what I got to eat, but you know what? You didn't pay me to say it.
We got a pay-for-play scandal around here, folks.
That's right. $2.50 a shout-out. 2nd and 10. Williams takes the snap, hands it off to Robinson. Just kind of bullying his way through that line, Kevin.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. The offensive lineman for Walhalla is doing a great job. They're putting some great blocks, but really the Cardinals are meeting at the point of attack. It's just he is a strong young man individual, and it's one-on-one tackles are not happening. Right now we've got to do some gang tackling, get 2 or 3 bodies in there to the ball carrier, and see if we can't bring him down. 3rd down, Steve.
You need to get behind you, Cardinal. Let's go.
All right, Hambone trying to work that crowd. 3rd and 5. Looking for the option pitch to the right side. Robinson pulls it in, breaks away, down the sidelines it goes, picks up that first down. And we've got 2 Cardinals down. And I tell you, when you start seeing players laying around like that and no flags, it makes me kind of wonder what was going on there. But needless to say, it's a Flounder Seafood first down. We've got timeout for injuries on the field. We'll take a little break, and we'll be right back. Landrum trails Walhalla 20-7.
When it comes to wings, everyone knows size does matter, and no one knows it better than Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Wings Etc. has the biggest, meatiest, award-winning jumbo wings in town. If you love wings and a whole menu of great food and drink options and tons of flat screens tuned into sports, we've got you covered. And now, when you can't eat here, order online for pickup at togo.wingsetc.com. It's fast, easy, and convenient. Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Good food, great times, and online ordering at togo.wingsetc.com.
Step up to the plate at Home Run Cafe in Greer. Located at 810 North Main Street, open Monday through Friday from 7 to 4 and Saturdays from 8 to 4. You can start your day strong with protein shakes, smoothie bowls, lemonade shake-ups, or iced coffees. And don't forget our loaded teas with assorted flavors. The MVP of our menus, customers can't get enough. So call 864-915-4721 to place your order, or just slide on into Home Run Cafe, where every visit is a grand slam.
Inflation and other economic factors can keep you from getting the best results from your investments. Raymond James financial advisor Tom Dixon may be able to help you find ways to stay ahead of inflation, mitigated taxes, and prepare for retirement. Call Tom at 582-1611. Located in Spartanburg for an appointment, Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned. Investing involves risk, including possible loss of capital.
Power of Mahindra at Mahindra of the Upstate, located at 4951 Chesney Highway in Chesney. We're your one-stop destination for top quality tractors. Mahindra, the #1 best-selling tractor in the world, is now within your reach. Take advantage of our low-rate financing options, making your dream tractor more affordable than ever. Visit our website at sctractor.com or call 864-461-2515. Mahindra of the Upstate, the official tractor of tough.
I had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then they asked if my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Call Agent Chad Wagner, Asheville Highway, Spartanburg, 585-7999.
All right, injured Cardinal on the play. Previous plays off the field under his own power. Seems to be okay. On 1st and 10 at the midfield stripe. Walhalla. Option pitch to the left side. Cuts back inside because he was hemmed up out there as he tried to get to the corner, come charging up from his linebacker position. Was Titus Pouree, #2. Cuts him back in.
No gain.
Came back from that left end over there is where he's playing.
Brings up 2nd down.
Loss of about a half a yard, 2nd and 11. Jake Williams takes the snap, hands it off to Robinson once again, picking his way through traffic, and Bruiser Brody has pleaded in his case. He's being held a lot in these last couple of plays, some low blocks and such as that. And I've seen 2 Cardinals pleading their case to the white hat.
I just seen one on the screen here get thrown about 4 yards downfield.
Well, just keep running that replay so our fans at home and speak the truth.
I didn't hit the button to capture it that time, but I definitely saw people go about 5 yards in the air together,
all right,
arm in arm down the field.
We'll take another quick break. We got a player cramping up. That's unless you don't have to take a break. If you don't want to. This isn't a real injury. It's just a cramp. I mean, we don't like to show injuries, folks, or we will not ever call a player's name out who's injured. We don't want to alarm people at home. It's just not fair, and you don't know the extent of what could be happening, and why alarm anybody? You know, somebody's grandma. Oh, my little boy.
He's coming up and running to the sideline, so hopefully he'll be back soon. It's, Coach Bridges said in those interviews and times we've talked with him, they do a lot of simulations and they do a lot of practices, scrimmages, whatever. But until you're really out here, your adrenaline gets pumping. It's impossible to simulate these game conditions. So.
Oh yeah, Coach said he loses about as much weight as a player out here, just stressing coaching. His adrenaline is going such. All right, 2nd and 7. Williams.
#4, Robinson.
Robinson, I'm sorry. Thank you, Hambone.
White side on the tackle.
What I was thinking there. 53 Dominic Whiteside over there. You know, Hamlin gets it in before weekend.
That's spotters.
Well, he can go to the doctor and get rid of it. Where's my drum roll? What a
fourth down. Let's see if we can keep them off the
it's a
field.
Mike Varner fourth down, but it's not a punting situation. They're going to see if they can unclog this drain right here on fourth down. Back to throw. Little play action. Got a man open at the 34-yard line. Pulls it in. Number 14. Little triculation. Aiden Patterson. And we've got a roar from the crowd. I don't know what I might have missed.
I don't either. It's a first down, so I don't know what we could be happy about.
That's a Flounder Seafood first down, unfortunately for our opponent.
And if they cheered too much, they probably wouldn't have anything to do with what's on the field, because that's usually what they get excited about more than anything.
That's the student section. They're having a good time this evening. It must be safety vests night.
If anybody's going to make noise, it'll be them, because nobody else sure does.
They're loud-mouthed kids. Oh, they got school spirit. All right, first down, handoff.
Williams, the quarterback,
Robinson again.
Led by a flock of Cardinals.
That gets tiring.
Led by 25.
Jalen Rose in on the stop.
Sometimes I do.
And I tell you, we keep falling out. We're cramping up. We're not getting hydrated. We're going to take a timeout here, folks, as we work these muscles out. Kevin, take us away.
Do you have a tree problem? Look no further than JB Trees LLC. At JB Trees LLC, we strive to provide a wonderful experience with professional service marked by excellence, all at reasonable prices. Schedule your free estimate today by calling 864-497-8511. That's 864-497-8511, or visit us online at jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees LLC, where your vision meets our expertise.
This is Steve Roper,
Kevin Jackson,
at Upstate Prepcast, and I tell you what, folks, you don't have to feel a financial strain from a clogged drain. Just call the MVP of plumbers. That's Mike Varner's Plumbing, proudly celebrating their 40th year of service to the Carolinas. Mike Varner's Plumbing has you covered in all situations, whether it's commercial or residential. So if your toilet's on the fritz and you really need to take a
Hold everything. Folks, call the MVP of plumbers today at 864-472-8756. Mike Varner's Plumbing of Inman.
All right, guys, 30-second commercial for GSP Security. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead, Tom.
No, it's your turn to go. I did the last one.
No, this one's yours.
Man, I've already got a security system from GSP Securities. You're the one that needs to talk about this.
Well, you can talk about it because I don't know anything about it, so you tell me.
I've got cameras, I've got motion detectors, I've got everything that I need to be safe at my house.
Oh, come on.
All right, forget it. Y'all both forget it. Just go to www.callgsp.com today to request a free quote.
Bell Carrington, Price & Gregg is the premier legal team you can trust. Founded by Griffin Bell, our firm stands for reliability, fairness, and honesty. Provide top-notch legal services that you can count on. They cover 10 practice areas, including business, finance, real estate, creditors' rights, and general litigation. Our friendly team in 5 states is ready to assist you with all of your legal needs. Call our Greenville office today, 864-272-0556. Bell Carrington, Price & Gregg.
Okay, back here at the Campobello Coliseum, 2:19 remaining in the third quarter of play. Cardinals are down 20-7. And I'm looking out the window here at one of the District 1 school board trustees, Mr. Mark Holden. I remember him.
What's he holding?
Well, he's holding his beautiful wife out there. Tell you a story there. Oh, that's a whole lot of movement there. Mark Holden was a member of, when I first started writing for the Inman Times, 1984, 85, and he was a little junior or senior, played Doc Davis and such as that, and there he is right now. Speaking of him and his wife, I'm talking about you, out the window there, and they met in high school, and they've been married ever since, and he would come off the sidelines, and she was there, and they would hold hands.
Well, I was hoping he was holding about $2 or $3 to go get us a hot dog.
Oh, a little quick pass to the outside. Oh, looks like a rat running around, just in and out. He got the cheese. He got the first down.
Ain't a rat, that's a hog in the mud right there. And we can't wrestle him to the ground.
So I'm looking at here. Why am I seeing all my form from years ago, like Terry Ming, a Presbyterian College standout right here.
Well, all the Relic Panthers that couldn't hit the road took the short drive up here.
That's a Flounder Seafood, the first down in that red zone. Oh, goodness. Somebody moved up front again. That's going to back them up 5. Red zone brought to you by the Home Run Cafe, serving delicious smoothie bowls, protein shakes, and mega energy teas. What'd you call it? The big boba tea?
You can add a shot of boba, which is like a little jelly bomb in there that kind of just explodes in your mouth.
Well, okay. I'll leave it at that, ladies and gentlemen.
I have no idea what that means.
I don't either.
That's how they described it.
But they're at 4 Mill Street in Emmons, so go by there and get a shot.
And the one in Greer, which is the one that paid us the big money.
That's right. Big money. You can advertise here on Upstate Prepcast as Williams back to throw on first down, heaving it long towards the end zone. Just out of reach for his intended receiver.
You know, one that we haven't. Next week when Mr. Rob McIntyre is joining us, we'll be able to have a sideline report from your favorite at Seawright Funeral Home.
Oh, boy. Oh, Bob. Last person in town to ever let you down will be our good friends at Seawright's Mortuary and Crematory and Mortuary in Emmons.
And drive-through.
You know, they are Emmons' oldest family-owned business, over 100 years. And, hey, speaking of 100 years, isn't that Beta Club's thing? Was that this past?
1934.
1934?
Or 90 years this year it should be.
Okay. And I don't know, you know, a lot of people, I guess, people that weren't in the Beta Club or not in the Beta Club now don't know that the first Beta Club in this country was founded where?
In Landrum, South Carolina.
At Landrum High School by a Wofford College professor, no doubt.
And the only chapter to be founded by the founder of the Beta Club.
Mm-hmm. So that's always a good little tidbit of history. And there's our good friend Ryan DeBundlet hanging out in the window right there, hollering at us.
He could have missed his chance. Could have been a sideline reporter, but no.
Good boy, though. Good to see all these players, former Cardinals, come by and wave at us in the window. Makes us feel good. Like, hey, did we impress them? Nah, not a bit. Only one I haven't seen tonight is my favorite all-time Cardinal, Caleb Emery. Haven't seen him. Second down, a long way to go. They just hand it off up the middle there. 5'3", Dominic Whiteside to step up to make the stop. Not much excitement in the air here right now as far as either team. I mean, this has been kind of like a, if you want to.
More like a tennis match today.
Yes, it's been back and forth.
Volley it back and forth.
Two standing armies out in the field looking at each other across and just lobbing shots. But now it's 3rd and 18 and under a minute and counting, down to 40 seconds. Back to throws to Walhalla quarterback. Got a man open near the end zone. And guess who was back there defending him? Braylon Revis. So far, Braylon's challenging for the defensive player of the game, in my opinion, from what I've seen so far.
If he hasn't made the play, he's been in the neighborhood almost every time. And looks like we got a long field
30,
goal.
35.
Potential field goal.
30, yeah, this will be a
39.
38-yard.
About 38 yards. On 4th down, the kick is up, and it's going to be way short and off to the left side. And that was 4th down, and all 4th downs, as you know, are brought to you by our good friends down at Mike Varner's Plumbing on the Asheville Highway in Emmons. Remember, his slogan is, if it won't flush, you need to call us. Residential, commercial, new construction, or existing construction. Mike Varner is your MVP, your most valuable plumber. Give him a call today.
I think you got a bathroom that needs remodeled or something.
I tell you what, I will not feel the financial strain from that clogged drain.
No,
I'll call my good friend Mike Varner, who is celebrating 40 years of service. Okay, 1st and 10. Cardinals at their own 20.
You're not going to feel the financial strain. Go
Quick
ahead.
pass to the outside, just over the outstretched arms of number 8, Rowan Gehrman.
You're not going to feel the financial strain because you're going to be charging all these poor kids for 50 cents a piece for shout-outs.
Well, I didn't have any change, but in the car I do have one of those change makers. I bought it at a flea market a couple of months ago, and I said, I've always wanted one of those. When I was a kid, I thought it was magic. The guy at the parking lot in Spartanburg had one, just always spitting out quarters and dimes. And it's 2nd and 10. Pair of receivers to each side of the field, going for it all. Foster lays it out there and overthrown, but I'm biting my tongue because sometimes you're not supposed to say things. And it's not dirty, but it was a matter of effort that time. That was a little bit lacking in effort somewhere out there on that particular play. I'll let the fans at home look at that and the coaches later.
Yeah, well, they have it on video.
That's right. Who was he talking about? Lynn Lazy. All right, 3rd and 10. I'm not talking. I'm just joshing as Foster fires it out to the outside towards A.J. Midver, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And once again, the man who made the wise decision this year when I walked in and I said, Mike Varner's Plumbing, you need to get that 4th down spot right now. Let everybody know, don't feel that financial strain from that clogged drain. Call Mike Varner's Plumbing. In Inman, give him a call. Who's that? Mike Varner. Who are you going to call, Kevin? Mike Varner. That's right. So timeout on the field called by the Landrum Cardinals. We'll be right back. And after this.
The Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the Upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Visit the website at flounderfishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder, where there is a line, but it moves quickly. The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165.
Isn't it nice to know that when someone says they'll stay in touch, they actually will? The phrase has real meaning at Raymond James because we believe in keeping clients informed about their portfolios, even in the most challenging economic times. Clients place their trust in us because we believe that meaningful communication, stability, and client satisfaction matter. Call financial advisor Tom Dixon at 582-1611, located in Spartanburg.
Ivan Williams punts it away for the Cardinals. High end-over-end kick that's going to be fielded at the 47-yard line. He's going to be met immediately by number 5, Hayden Wink Martindale. Hayden Martindale. We like to call him Wink. You got to be kind of old to know to know what that's a reference to, but old Wink Martindale was a great game show host in the 50s and 60s and 70s, and unfortunately, I lived in that era, and you Kevin, were a thought. So we've got 18 seconds remaining in the third quarter of play here. 20-7, Walhalla on top. They've got the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line. They're having a good time out there tonight. High snaps fielded by Williams.
6 on the carry, 24, A.J.
Hands it off.
Ball up to the 50-yard line.
Next time,
Silas Parrish was the ball carrier.
Next time we have a break in the action, I'll bring us our out-of-town scoreboard. Or we're going to have that now?
Well, we do have a little break. Hey, out-of-town scoreboard.
Tell you what, they're going to think
I know, let you have it. I know.
All right.
I know what you're after, too. Hey, Kevin, tell us what's happening in some 3A action.
Folks, we actually have to let Steve not talk for a second. It'll kill him, but we'll have to start. So, out-of-town scoreboard by the Pocahontas Country Club, Nature's Mountain Playground, Pocahontas County, West Virginia. And as we mute him, area scores, Bowling Springs Bulldogs 43-0 over the Greer Yellow Jackets. Let's see some more of our the Daniel Lions 41-14 over Chapman Panthers in the third quarter. And what else do we have? I'm looking for our scores. First, Chesney trailing Pendleton 40-21 in the third quarter. Blue Ridge obviously off this week, so that leads. I see Polk County down here reported a score. As Easley and Pickens, fabled rivalry, 37 or 27-26, Easley up in the third quarter. We'll have more in just a little bit. Polk up 16-0 on Madison at the half, though. We'll be at them in just a few weeks.
On 2nd and 9 at the midfield stripe, little bump-to-bump action back there, broken up in the little miscommunication between the back and the quarterback there. Kind of busted that play up, but he still made something out of it.
Up to the 44-yard line.
Crosses the midfield stripe where the ball was at, takes it to the 44.
I know that my old friend John Smith plays at the Pocahontas Country Club many times, Steve.
Gonna bring up.
Well, at the Campton Country Club, we don't have a golf course, but we do have a pool. That's it.
The largest residential pool in South Carolina.
Leinard pool.
Leinard pool.
That's right.
What do you call a non-Leinard pool? Just a down by the creek or something?
Yeah. Handoff goes to number 6, Silas Parrish. And do you reckon number 4 Williams is a little tired over there? They've got a lead, and they set him down and getting some more action. Are they not worried about 10:51 and remaining in the fourth quarter? You know, the fourth quarter play was brought to you by Mike Varner's Plumbing. Also, he gets fourth downs, and after that extra 50 cents, he sponsored the fourth quarter play. I'm telling you, the man's a genius. That's why he's the MVP. Your most valuable plumber. Makes wise decisions. Since 1984, give Mike Varner a call. Tell him Steve sent you at 864-472-8756.
My turn again. Abbeville leads Southside Christian School 35-7 in the fourth quarter. BHP leading Broome 45-7 in the third. Blacksburg up 30-28 in the third quarter. Saluda up 20-0 over Crescent in the fourth quarter. Clinton up 28-27 on Woodruff in the third quarter. Good game.
I bet that's a battle. That's an old rivalry.
Dorman up 34-14 over Greenville in the third quarter. And I believe that's all of our scores. We'll maybe come back with a few in a little bit.
Yep, and don't forget that Warrior Trees also helps present and sponsor the fourth quarter of play here on Upstate Prepcast across all 5 stations that we have. We're covering Bowling Springs, Chapman, Landrum, Chesney, and Blue Ridge. And that's where nature thrives. And we revive Warrior Trees. Give them a call, your expert tree removal solution. Give them a call at 864-278-2555. And Razorbacks pick up another first down. Flounder Seafood first down at the 10:30 mark to keep this drive alive at the Cardinal 39-yard line.
You know, the last time I saw Walhalla was 6 years ago in my first year. Me and our former colleague went all the way over there, and they were at that time a very pass it around all the time, but they have became a really ground and pound here team in this last couple of years. And
you want to talk to the old relic? The first time I ever saw Walhalla play?
When's that?
1972 in a torrential downpour at Walhalla. It must have been their old stadium from many, many years ago, but it was like
live from the surface of Noah's Ark.
It really was. I mean, it was one of these tropical storm things that, they wouldn't even play nowadays. Kevin, it rained 6 inches in that game, I remember. Yep, but we had to be there.
The show must go on.
Well, I had family playing, so your kid, mom and dad's going to drag you to the ball game in a torrential downpour. But I'd rather be right here on 2nd and 9 at the 37. Williams on the keeper, still breaking tackles and struggling around there, and picks up a Flounder Seafood first down. Move the chains.
Hayden Martindale.
Wink Martindale. Hayden on the stop. Guys are battling out here to the finish. The defense has actually played good enough to win a ball game for you. You give up 20 points, so yeah, that's okay. You've played good enough to win a ball game if you're under 24 points.
Well, the good thing, every defensive play has been contested. It's not been a bunch of broken coverages or it's been a bunch of just sloppy tackling. It has been a hard-fought 20.
And they'll try to go up the middle again and
6 again on the
nowhere to
carry,
go
back
there.
0.
Jalen
the
Rose.
Cardinals with no gain.
Jalen Rose is there.
Sante Williams.
Official timeout for a Razorback
Walhalla
injury.
player down on the field.
So
we'll go back to our
9:15 remaining.
Go back to my scoreboard because I want to talk now, Steve.
Well, anyway, I'll just tell you this then. The post-game show, which will not be available this evening because we do not have a sideline reporter, right?
Right.
Or is that just us talking?
Yeah, we'll have our little thoughts, but it will not be the extended with interviews and all that good
So
stuff.
we have to watch out because we've got a new sponsor. So I got to be on my P's and Q's, ladies and gentlemen. It's sponsored by the post-game show. It's sponsored by the View Church. Join us Sunday at 8, 9:30 and 11 a.m. services at 5555 Paris Bridge Road in Bowling Springs. Hallelujah. What are you looking at me for?
I just love you, man.
They pay, I say. Come on down.
Second down, 10 to go.
It's 1st and 10. It's 2nd down and 10 at the 28. For Walhalla.
Oh, there you go.
Williams to throw under duress. Bruiser Brody flushed him out. Penalty marker comes flying in. He gets clobbered over there on the sidelines, way over there. That a late penalty flag coming in after play, and I'm going to tell you, I know exactly what that's from. That's from somebody running their mouth. And our guy's clapping. I believe it might be one of their guys that got caught with the adjective, so to speak.
Yeah, it's usually everybody's participating, but it's who acted last and who acted in front of the official. And this time maybe the Cardinals.
Well, it could have been on us because it came after the play, and I know it was Jawboning that got it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Couldn't be about
Walhalla's
that
backing
time.
up. I believe it was one of Walhalla's guys that went to squealing. He hit him, and it was wee, 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 all the way back across Hogback Mountain over in Oconee
Holding
County.
the call against Walhalla.
Holding that long? I mean, come on. You call holding out of bounds? We must have drug him out of bounds.
Along with another infraction.
Okay, now we got 2 penalties. Hambone keep us up. So we got holding and a personal foul and sportsmanlike conduct.
Be going over there, I think week 9 maybe of the season. It's toward the end of the year. 20-20 over in their score.
Well, we managed to get this out of the way, so I might just put this list of game sponsors this evening, ladies and gentlemen. We've managed to get them all in, as that's what they paid their 50 cents for.
We went halfway down the field, then we're going back. So.
Yep. And we are so appreciative
I'm willing to
of
bet.
each and every
I'm
one.
willing to bet that's going to be one of those instances where one of the penalties happened during the play and one after, so they had to assess the in-penalty play and then the after-penalty play.
Well, either way you go, it's 3rd down and a country mile. Williams takes a snap under pressure from the backside, gets it loose and away from him there at the. Finally gets it out.
Number 7.
Intended over there for number 7, like Hambone says. A.J. Lindsay over there in the coverage, along with number 0, Sente Williams. Now it's 4th down. Officially, the clock says 25 yards, but I think it's about 30 yards. That's a Mike Varner 4th down once again.
Pori back deep to receive the punt from Cobb.
All right, Cobb's going to punt it away. Pori standing back at his own 10-yard line. High end over end kick. Pori calls for a fair catch and makes it at the 15.
On the 15.
Interesting, Titus has not been the punt return guy most of the night. That was number 19. Revis has been it most of the night.
Yep. Let's see if we can make some more money right quick.
How are we going to make some money?
Well, we're going to run a commercial from one of our fine sponsors while we've got timeout on the field.
All right.
There's nothing better than award-winning jumbo wings while you watch great sports programming on huge flat screens at Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. If you love wings and a whole menu of great food and drink options, come to Wings Etc. for lunch, dinner, and snacking, and lots of HDTV sports. And now, when you can't eat and watch the game here, order online for pickup at togo.wingsetc.com. It's fast, easy, and convenient. Wings Etc. Grill and Pub, good food, great times, and online ordering at togo.wingsetc.com.
This is Pastor Tyler from View Church. We're located in Bowling Springs at 5555 Pierce Bridge Road. If you've been turned off by religion, been discouraged or hurt by church, or maybe you just thought church was boring, you should give View Church a try. It's a place like none other. The people are genuine, the Spirit is obvious, and God is moving in this place. Visit our website for times and direction at viewchurch.org.
When it comes to wings, everyone knows size does matter, and no one knows it better than Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Wings Etc. has the biggest, meatiest, award-winning jumbo wings in town. If you love wings and a whole menu of great food and drink options and tons of flat screens tuned into sports, we've got you covered. And now, when you can't eat here, order online for pickup at togo.wingsetc.com. It's fast, easy, and convenient. Wings Etc. Grill and Pub, good food, great times, and online ordering at togo.wingsetc.com.
Well, I'll have to say this has been one of the longest ball games we've been involved with at Landrum High School in quite some time, Kevin. Down 20-7, 8:39 still remaining in the contest. Landrum with the ball, 1st and 10. Ty Foster, the quarterback, on the keeper, breaks it open to the outside, gets up to the 25-yard line before he is brought down, and he's getting up a little bit slowly. He'll be okay, just a little bit banged up there. And we're going to, official called timeout. The official's going to say that Foster needs to come out. Foster says he's okay. They're looking him over at one of the back judges over here. That's okay. He didn't go down. He didn't get injured. That was just a precautionary measure taken by the official, and everything's okay. He's fit to play. It's okay. None worse for the wear. Two receivers to the top side of the field. McClintock split out to the left side near the home stands. Foster, quick pass out to McClintock, brings it in. Sidesteps one man, takes it up near the 35-yard line, out at the 33 possibly.
Number 1.
Kevin, we're in this thing, and we still got 8 minutes. If you could just generate some sort of miraculous quick strike and get the ball back, onside kick it or something, I don't know what it's going to take, but you're only 2 scores down.
Right, and still 8 minutes to go. It's a long time really left in the ball game the way that the clock is chewed in this one. But this is one of those drives you don't have to panic, but you got to start moving.
2nd and a long 3. Option pitch to the right side. Pori brings it in, gets away from 2 would-be tacklers that were back there. Gets it close to the sticks, and I believe he's going to pick up a Flounder Seafood. First down for the Cardinals. Good hustle by Pori that time to get that first down, Kevin.
And a good job moving the chains, trying to find something. Walhalla's really been in our backfield for most of the evening, just trying to find something to get it out into some space. Hopefully hit a home run here.
On 1st and 10, up at their own 40. Foster takes the snap, heaving it long down the sidelines. McClintock comes back inside, can't hang on to it.
And that's questionable whether or not it should have been pass interference. It's one of those underthrown balls. The receiver tried to come back in and made contact. That usually draws a flag. Did not.
So we may have to try that again, maybe. I don't know. Back to back. That's why I don't get paid to call the plays. I just get paid to say the plays.
You go, boy.
You get paid?
Well, not that you know of.
Not that I know of.
Foster under pressure right at the middle screen. They were trying to set it up, but
Little dump pass.
there's a pig in his face before he could get rid of it there.
Incomplete.
Somebody yelled suey, and
Brings up 3rd and 10.
suey, and somebody threw the slop in the trough, and there was a hog a-coming. All right, 3rd and 10. Need 10 yards, guys. Can you give us 10 yards? Foster looking. Foster going for 30 of it. Oh, overthrows. Medvar over there. That's all right, though. We're getting it out there. Guys are, I don't know. We can work on this. We got guys downfield, though. That's just it.
Well,
And,
key is
you know,
there's really limited right now what we can call offensively because the quarterback just does not have enough time to throw. Right now, Walhalla, they have a size and weight advantage, and they have been, over the course of 4 quarters, been able to take advantage of that so far. Our guys fighting hard, but you can't have these long developing routes or even crossing routes. It takes time for the guys to go across the field if you're having to get rid of it in less than 3 seconds.
4th down. Mike Varner, MVP, 4th down. Ivan Williams punts it away for the Cardinals. Takes a Walhalla bounce. Oh, it looks like it touched one of the hogs in the back there. Got him on the hoof. Watch the call. Cardinal football. Holy goodness, he got one of them Razorbacks by the old hoof there. You know what I mean?
You got to get out of the way or be looking for the football. And he's just standing there looking at the crowd, and all of a sudden it hit him in the foot, and Cardinals have a life.
Oh, got a mess of greens and pig feet going on here now. 7:28. Cardinals back in business at the Walhalla 40-yard line. I think they smell something here. They have stacked 3 receivers to the left side of the field. Foster slinging it over the middle. Oh, and the penalty flag comes out. That's going to be interference. Finally, we get it. Rowan Guerin.
Got a flag in the backfield, though, too.
Yeah, we're going to be offset. Well, we're going to just, we're going to get nothing.
You'll get nothing.
What's the matter? What do you mean I get nothing? But I brought the bread. What kind of family brings the bread and they don't put it out?
I don't know, but who dropped the cheese there on the field?
The cheese is back at the Cardinal 47-yard. Oh, that's roughing the passer flag back there.
Both of these are going to
hopefully.
count.
Can we get lucky? Interference and a roughing the passer? Come on, gambling coach. Throw something else out there.
Either way, it's a 15-yard penalty as a result. Should be.
Yeah, an automatic first down. That's going to take it on down further inside the 30.
He's on
down. Next one. Do I hear 25? Yeah, I hear a 25-yard line now.
All of a sudden now we starting to sound like Henry McMaster.
Henry, Government McTaxter up there, as they call him. Henry taking it all the way there. Down to the 25-yard line, 7:23, new life. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the top. Foster fields a low snap, middle screen, throws it complete in the middle. Looking for some running room. That looks like A.J. Lindsey cutting it back. Oh, the ball is loose. It's going to be scooped up and still on the loose. That ball is squirting around everywhere, and it looks like a Razorback finally comes up with it out of the mud hole.
It's really too long.
Goodness gracious.
Too long of a play for me to cut the replay on and go back where the fumble was, but that was dangerously close. I thought to perhaps being down, but not the case for the Cardinals. It'll go against them.
I know A.J. feels bad about that, but I saw him get some consoling love there from Coach Bridges. You know, the boy was trying to make a lot happen, and they punched it out from behind. Just a little bit of tough gridiron love right there. Just one of those wild and wacky plays you see in football. Nobody's fault at all.
That's the one we need to add the sound effects to.
Yeah. We'll go back with that one. All right, though. Razorbacks dodge a bullet. They've got it 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line. Make it the 28. And guess who's back in the ball game at running back? Number 4, Landon Robinson, and he gets the call, and he's going to get about 3, maybe 4. I see what the game plan is here. We're tired. Robinson's been out the last 2 series. He's coming back in, juiced up. I expect him to get the call all the way down from here out.
The clock is their friend at this point.
7 to go.
Well, the clock has never been my friend, whether it was Father Time or the time on the wall.
Or the operator.
Yeah. Well, Mother Nature wasn't
You've
kind
been
to
known
you either.
You've been known to yell at clock operators.
And guess who's getting the call?
Robinson, number 4 on the
Well, Kevin, I called you the other night when I called you to check on what we were going to do this week, what we were going to say, and all these kind of things. And I called you while you were in your pregame workout, it seems.
Yeah, I got to get in my steps, get in a few miles.
Did you? How'd that work out for you? Did you go to the gym?
No, I went to the Golden Corral.
Oh, making laps around the buffet again,
Yeah.
eh? But I'm I told you I'd
You
get
can't
you
burn any calories if you don't earn some first, right?
Yeah, but they burnt the chicken. That's what you were mad about. Oh, it's 3rd and short. Guess who? Number 4. Picks up the Flounder Seafood first down all the way up to the 41-yard line. Clock approaching 5:20.
On the 41-yard line of Walhalla.
We need a turnover here just to get another little spark, make something happen. Like to thank the big crowd that showed up for the opening night here at Cardinal Station or the Campbell Coliseum, home of the Gridiron Gladiators, as I like to say. The toughest guys that you will find at Landrum High School, in my opinion, they're right out here on this glorious Gridiron of Honor. Oh, goodness, that's what we almost wanted, and the ball's still loose. I think we're going to get it this time.
Ball came loose.
Goodness gracious, we can't catch a break, or do we get it?
I think they said he must have went out of bounds.
Can we not catch a break? I think that should be ruled Cardinal ball.
They're talking about it, but I think it's going to. The initial call looked like they were trying to rule him out of bounds. He didn't recover it through the roll out of bounds, but we're about to find out.
I believe they're going to give it to the Cardinals. Come on. Lady, look. Yep. Cardinal football, Kevin? Nope.
Nope.
They will retain possession. Timeout called by the Cardinals, and Coach B's going out on the field, and he wants to have a little bit of a conversation with the White Hat about that last call.
I believe he felt that he recovered it in bounds, and A.J. Lindsey certainly felt that he recovered it in bounds.
I just think he's asking for an explanation. There's no harm in doing that. I'd like to.
After the game, we'll go back, and after we get this one uploaded, folks, we're going to re-upload this game. We recorded it locally in full quality and audio, hopefully, and we're going to upload this after the game, and you'll be able to go back and re-watch this one later on. Hopefully it'll be a lot more enjoyable experience than it was live. We apologize for our technical difficulties, trying to get some things worked out, bandwidth, and hopefully by the next couple weeks we'll be back in here and it'll be better.
Well, you and I both came into this game not knowing what to expect out of a new team, you know, lots of new faces and such.
Really impressed with development. I mean,
yes, exactly. I'm not finding anything here that cannot be worked on and with progression
to have a bunch
and
of
growth.
new players and new coaches, you expect a lot of people to be out of position, miscommunications, people not sure of their assignments, but really that's not happened. And again,
well, we might can attribute a lot of that to senior leadership that I'm seeing on some of these senior players out here this evening, like Brody Gosnell out there playing tough and directing the guys around, and Dominic Whiteside's been a force this evening, along with Titus, and even some of the younger underclassmen like A.J. Lindsey showing a lot of leadership, and that's what it's going to take. Leadership, don't get down, pick each other up, stay best of friends, don't get discouraged, and let's just every week, every day try to get better, correct the little things. And, coaches, they have these discussions with players, the little things that we have to fix, and coaches have a way of demonstrating tough love sometimes to get their points across. But at the end of the week, if you walk out with a W, that tough love is worth every bit of it. And sometimes if you walk out with a big L, for the loss, that L means that there's a silver lining for you somewhere. You've got to overcome it, Whatever, if life hands you lemons,
make lemonade.
That's right. All right, 2nd and 14 for Walhalla. Trying a little play action, but I believe somebody jumped the gun over there. Flags and the whistles come out. Yep, a little false start there.
5-yard motion penalty marked off against Walhalla.
Every game's a learning experience, especially when you're building a program and rebuilding and all these kind of things. And on the smaller level that we are on here, you need we don't have the numbers and things like that, you know. You make do with what you got, and you do the best you can, and you stand behind them. That's all you can say. And guess who got the call there, Rob? They're going to try to run him because they think we're tired, but some on the stop, number 54.
We mentioned next week will be next week we'll be at Berea on August the 30th. 2 weeks from now, back at home versus Ware Shoals.
Where who?
Ware Shoals.
Well, I'll be dog.
Just glad we're not going to Ware Shoals. That is a drive, but I guess we will be next year.
I do have Ken buried down there. We've got Ken everywhere.
Yeah, some you know about and most you don't, huh?
Yeah. 2nd and 18. Robinson gets the call.
On the carry.
And is stripped away by A.J. Lindsey. A.J. Lindsey taking it down the right sideline. A.J. just took it away from him. Robinson lays in disgust back at the 43-yard line for letting him do it. A.J. Lindsey with the Houdini hat trick.
I think 20 years I've been hanging around athletics here. I don't think there's ever been a greater competitor on the field than A.J. Lindsey. I'll just say it.
He's been starting since he was a freshman. This is his junior year.
In every sport, basketball, so he's just a spark plug. And here again, a big steal late in the basketball game fueled a big Cardinal victory back in the winter.
He never
here in
gives
the
up.
fall, he's hopefully doing it again.
That means he never gives up. Foster looking to throw on 1st down into the end zone. He's got a man there. He's out of bounds just a little bit to the left. He had him, though. That looked beautiful. You know what? Try it again. Why not? Worked one time and try it again.
That one just went out of frame here for me.
McClintock just couldn't get those feet in bounds. That was very, very close, but couldn't get them in. Very well executed.
Felt like we were rocking to sleep here, and all of a sudden the Cardinals have a little life. Can they capitalize? Make this a one-score game.
Sure would like to see it. On 2nd and 10 at the 15. Foster takes the snap. Under pressure, rolling to the right side. Got some running room. He's going to wisely step out of bounds and stop the clock at the 3:50 mark.
4-down territory at this point in the game.
Certainly. I wouldn't think any other way.
This has been Captain Obvious with general observations and humor.
Jerry Seinfeld made a living out of that.
On the 11-yard line.
What's the deal with 3rd down?
3rd and 5.
So you got me with that one. On 3rd and 5, the deal is we need to punch it into the end zone. Foster takes a snap, slinks it outside. McClintock pulls it down. He's wrapped up, gets away from one man, trying to put a move on, fighting his way forward down to the 2-yard line. Whew, he did all he could that time, Kevin.
Trying to get this action over here. We're inside the booth tonight. Hopefully we find us a good camera operator and they can be out on the scene and capture.
That makes it 1st and goal to go for the Cardinals. Narrow this gap a little bit. Titus Pourri stands beside Foster in the backfield. Foster takes the snap, takes it inside, looking towards the end zone, crosses the plane. Touchdown, Cardinals! Whoa! They needed that one. The quarterback keeper, Ty Foster, calls his own number, and he scores with 3:39 remaining to trim the lead from Walhalla just a little bit more. Narrowing it down is number 7. Joey Martinez comes in to attempt the extra point. Pori to hold, looking for the snap offsides against the Walhalla Razorbacks. I might just line up and go for 2 now. I don't know what difference it would make, but it would be. It would. I would.
Offside declined, he said.
All right. That's why I don't coach. That's why I don't get paid to coach.
Yeah, get this extra point, score another touchdown, kick an extra point, and take a victory.
Definitely get up here and try the onside kick this time. You know it's coming. Kick is up. And it's good. 3:39 remaining in the contest, Kevin. 3:39 remaining. It's 20-14, but we got a flag. Oh, Kevin, you're right. Laundry back at the 3-yard line.
Obviously, the kick must be good.
It's good.
So it is good.
I see that sign.
Is it after the play? Because he pointed towards Landrum. So it might have been a, oh, they're going to wave it off. So, all right, let's just stay right here.
Must have been in the spirit wave to Hanky there.
Okay.
So with 3:39
now,
left to go in
do you
the
go
game,
ahead and onside kick it right now? Because here's the deal.
That's 7 on the board.
With one timeout, I think you've got to.
Yeah,
really
because
14. Walhalla 20.
Williams is going to get the ball, chunk it like
Yeah.
that, you know.
If you had 3 timeouts, I'd take a risk, but with one timeout.
Well, Walhalla's sending out the good hands people up front.
Well, that's good because we got
They've
a
got
good.
them all up.
We don't have the good hand sponsor. We've got Chad Wagner with State Farm. He sponsors all our timeouts like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. 1074 Asheville Highway, Spartanburg, 864-585-7999.
And kickoffs being sponsored by J&L Lawn Service. Hey, they are the Cadillacs of lawn care. Give them a call at 864-449-6188.
And potentially none bigger than the one here, but we'll
Pooch
see.
kick right here is okay. I mean, it looks like they're going to onside attempt it, but you might fool them and punch it right in the middle of the field and go down there and get it, you know? Pooch it over their head. Make that return guy have to come up. You got a good chance. Lay it right in there around the 30-yard line. There's the onside attempt, and the Cardinals got it. He's picked it up at the 40, but you can't advance it offensively, but I don't think it went the required 10 yards.
It did not. 2 flags show that. Unfortunately so. A lot of excitement, but.
Well executed, though. I mean, gosh, to get a hold to it. A lot of folks don't realize you can advance that onside kick, though.
Yeah, it was well short. It was probably at least 3 yards short of advancing the 10 yards. Oh, they're waving the flag off. That would mean that it would be Cardinal football. Illegal touching, though. How do you wave it off but then call it?
Well, they called 2 penalties, I guess. Maybe
Guess
they.
so.
On the Landrum 49.
Excuse me.
Yeah, confusing there. You're right, Steve. 2 penalties and one initially called off, whatever it was.
Probably a block in the back or something that close, you know. Well, what a turn of events and what a turn of fate it would be if the Gridiron Gods were to shine down upon the Campobello Coliseum right now and give us a fumble.
And I gave that kick a lot more credit. They spotted the 49, so it was only a yard short of going the required distance.
So we need a fumble here. Get the ball, boys, but we're going to turn Williams loose to the right side, and we got to stop that. We got to stop that. That's Landon Robinson. Why I said Williams after all this time. I should have known that boy's name by now. So if we could just get a little turn over here. Punch that ball out, guys. Start trying to rip it out. That's what you got to do right now.
If anyone's capable of doing it again, it's A.J. Lindsey.
I you know what? Jalen Rose is fixing to come up and make a big play. Jaden Rose. I feel it. That's going to be the name that's fixing to make stardom. Big play, fumble, give us the ball. Come on, Gridiron Gods. Hand off up the middle, stack it up, rip that thing out, boys. Clock continues to run down to 2:53. Walhalla's definitely not in any hurry.
53 on the stop. For the Cardinals,
We're going to have to think about using that timeout soon, probably after this one.
Yeah, one more first down ices the game for Walhalla here with only one timeout. So
they're going to eat all of it up. Unfortunately, we don't know how much time's on the play clock up here.
13 to go.
Kevin's age-old argument. Handoff. Penalty marker comes in. That's in the area of holding.
Nowhere to go.
That's going to back it up. The clock stops at 2:15.
Dominic Whiteside once again on the tackle.
big break for the Cardinals there. Not only is he going to back it up, it's going to stop the clock like a, I believe, a free timeout nearly.
Whiteside and Bruiser Brody in on the stop that time for the Cardinals. This penalty is going to back them up, back around the 40-yard line possibly. Back a little further. Going to put it right about the 40 in my estimation. Yep, at the 38. And that's going to bring up second down and about 19. And the clock's running.
Clock's still running.
Yep, the clock is still running. Why is the clock running? Hey, the clock is still running. You loved that, didn't you?
I'll never forget it. That's for sure.
I might would have used, I'm going to use the timeout here in a second. Handoff.
6 once again.
Another penalty marker coming in.
On the play.
Going to get him from holding again.
At some point, though, I think I would deny this one.
He did. Coach said, quickly said no. Stop the clock.
And we're probably going to call timeout here if I had to guess. So this should be third down, I believe.
Should be. If you refused it, it's third down.